Yeah. Yeah, like anytime anything inconvenient happens for her, she seems to like rewrite history to make it good again
Make
in her
it how
favor.
she wants it, yeah. It's horrifying.
I don't know if Jim can even see us right now. Let me double check.
It looks like they can. Yeah. Okay.
I'm watching a fucking Red Bull commercial. Hold on.
Subscribe to it. No, I'm hearing you. You're good.
Okay. Like, we've actually seen, like, physical cuts happen, Evan, and it's kind of horrifying. She just, like, invades every now and then and steers us in direction.
He said Eris is also a Roman god. Apparently.
Yeah.
Alright,
That's probably part of the naming scheme.
Yeah.
It can't be helped. The Church of Bahamut is the dominant religion of our kingdom. We have the bones of dragons displayed in museums, but those bones are the only widely known evidence of dragons' existence.
Stream glitched, yeah.
Yeah.
It,
Except for
paused for a second.
Rathalion, possibly.
I wonder if he's still alive, like you said.
I wouldn't be surprised.
Said you
Despite
weren't live, but I could hear the audio. Uh-oh.
I mean,
can you see us
It's
now?
normal. Yeah, it's normal now. I reloaded the
normal
page.
now.
It's fine
Okay.
for me.
it doesn't say Cuthbert though, so you.
Doesn't
Well,
say
actually,
Cuthbert?
no,
It
it
does.
didn't show the image for me. That was why. That was me. That was my end.
Despite everything, our kingdom's constitution still includes him in our government.
They have a constitution.
Wait, really?
As a savior of our kingdom, he and his kin were given an honorary position on our political hierarchy. The ancient dragon's authority technically rivals that of King Oliver.
Wow, I had no idea. How have I never heard of this before?
To be honest, that law is just a way to revere him and appease the church.
Well, Rathalion couldn't possibly be any worse than nobility. Ah! So stuck in your own thoughts, you accidentally bump into a bookshelf. The shelf begins to tip over, and you're able to catch it before it fully falls over. But not before several of the books fall out from the shelves. They hit the ground with a cacophony of thuds, and some students glance in your direction.
Yo, shut up!
Sorry!
Get a job.
Okay. Eris begins giggling. She seems amused by what's happening.
Hey, are you okay? I heard a loud...
The fucking two-body republic between a king and a dragon is actually a sick idea. You're not wrong.
It is.
Whoa,
So stares at the pile of fallen books.
what did you do?
Forget that. Just help me clean this up.
Ah, there's no need for that. Construct, I require assistance.
Yo. Yo, what's up?
Acknowledged!
That looks like your master. That was fucking.
It's vile.
No, that wasn't Vile. Who? I can't think of his name. Shredder. It's Shredder. Shredder.
Where? Where? Construct assistance. Where?
Where?
Pixis
Pixis?
spotted.
Mm-hmm.
Where? What?
Upon Eris's command, one of the nearby suits of armor suddenly springs to life and begins walking towards you.
Oh, so the whole school has the setup then.
Okay, that's definitely going to be used for
That's-
murder.
Murder
It's a
method.
cool idea. A school that has suits of armor on standby to help students, though.
That's
I need
really
this
cool, yeah.
PNG though. Pop it off real quick.
Here, there you go.
There you go. I'll get it later on stream.
Get on Apex.
Get on Apex. That's a cool ass design.
It's a nice, like, it is just a suit of armor, but it's a cool. It's like a
Ah,
cool
yeah.
armor. It's not just armor.
Yeah.
The
Has the
voice-
cloth and everything.
The voice coming out of it sounds human, but lacks emotion. Why does it sound familiar? Wait,
Huh?
did
Sounds
you
familiar.
do that, Eris?
Yes, this is an arcane construct. It's a suit of armor that's animated
Woo!
using artificery.
Let's go!
Brianna's like, yeah, baby!
We're fucking winning!
Yeah.
They're designed to carry out various tasks for the students.
Artificers mentioned, let's fucking go!
We're winning!
Arcane
Scooby-Doo,
constructs
you
are
get it.
suits of armor that are animated using artificery. They can carry out simple tasks when ordered to. The ones the Imperial Academy speak using the voice of Catherine Bellwether. Interesting. The voice lines can only be changed or adjusted by the Academy headman. That's that's important. Every command given to a construct is stored in its command log. However, this command log must be cleared regularly.
Wait, so they said the voice of Catherine Bellwether is
Yeah,
used?
the professor lady that we met.
Yeah, that's what I'm like. It's like, so these big things are like, ready for construct. It's like, what?
Excuse me?
Back it in, boys.
Really? I didn't know anything like that existed.
They're still experimental, so they aren't available to the public yet. With that being said, Construct, please place these books back where they belong.
Acknowledged.
On Eris's command, the construct began quickly picking up the books. It moves within human efficiency. After only a few seconds, all the books are back on their shelves.
Wow, so they do whatever you tell them to do?
Well, there are some limits too.
Construct, tell me I'm the fairest maiden you've ever seen. Command rejected.
Damn.
Stank ass. Aw, what?
Get your broke ass.
Out of here.
Guess they're not allowed to lie.
Ow!
That's cute.
They can't lie. Gets fucking stabbed.
The Construct's voice is just a series of pre-recorded messages. I'm not sure if you noticed, but it uses the voice of Professor Bellwether. Unfortunately, you can't make them say anything other than what's recorded. Although the headmaster can change those settings.
Artificer that can record audio. I've never seen anything like it.
But you just said that they're experimental, right? Maybe if I keep asking it, it'll just give up and do it.
I'd advise against it.
Kill.
Even if the commands are rejected, they're still stored in the Construct's command center or something. Anyways, we should probably go back to work.
Fine.
You read more about the ancient dragons, but most of the stories read more like fables than actual historical accounts. Don't feel like I'm making any progress.
You're not.
Uh-oh. Suddenly you hear a thunderous, low-pitched sound blare across the room. Sounds like a high-pitched horn, but with this volume turned up to unnatural levels. What? Celeste, you hear that?
How can I not? What is that?
You didn't touch anything you weren't supposed to, right?
What? Oh, of course not. It finally stopped.
Eris, wasn't that the lockdown system?
Yes, I believe so.
Lockdown system?
The Academy is outfitted with a large artificery system. In a state of emergency, it will erect magical barriers throughout the building.
State of emergency? Should we be worried?
Yes. Don't worry, the lockdown is designed to keep everyone safe. We're safe as long as the barriers are up.
But Mr. Morris said she was going to do something on campus. Night guy, probably? Or some other guy?
It's the old man, finally.
Oh, disembodied. I'm terribly sorry.
This is disemboweled.
Oh!
Disembodied voice echoes through the library. It sounds like it's being projected magically.
Oh.
It's the headmaster. He's using the intercom system. Somebody else say.
I think that'd be AJ, right?
Okay.
Student faculty, please remain calm. There's been a murder on the Academy grounds.
Nanika!
This Saturday, wait for the Wi-Fi. Oh fuck!
I can't understand a
He's
word
getting
that
ahead.
you are saying.
No, that's a boy.
The artificery head deliverance device. Damn it, we have to get out of here. Oh, that's not me.
Yeah.
It's you.
Damn it! we have to get out of here. Ah!
I'm afraid that's not possible. The lockdown system protects and locks each room. We can't leave this room until it's deactivated.
Well, we won't know until we try. You run to the entrance and begin frantically pulling on the door's handle. Pull with all your strength trying to pry it open, but it doesn't even budge. How in the shit? How in the actual shit is fucking Wallace supposed to be the murderer?
He did it
I'm
before.
curious to see. Yeah.
Because he's the defendant, right? Like, he has to be.
I assume so. I guess we don't have any confirmation he is, but that's
Yeah,
what I would
this is
assume,
just
though.
our guessing too.
He is on the art, and Celeste was on the last art, so I would. Or was she?
Yeah, she
Or
was.
that?
No, she
Okay,
was.
I would. Tyrion, stop.
Not cool.
Not cool. But Mr. Mora!
I know you're worried about her, but there's already been a murder. We don't know where the attacker is, or if they're still armed. Best thing we can do right now is stay here and wait.
She's right.
She's scary.
Sir! Damn it!
She's still looking like that.
Your face can get stuck like that.
Celeste's hand rests on her sword. Her eyes are carefully watching the entrance. Wow, we've been here for hours and she hasn't stopped watching the door. She was also able to calm me down earlier. It's easy to forget sometimes, but she's always reliable when it really counts.
What?
Students and faculty, thank you for your patience. Law enforcement, Jesus Christ. Law enforcement has secured the building. Now I'm thinking that. No, I can't even. The lockdown has been lifted. However, please remain in the building until.
I knew I recognized the name Tamora from where? Forgotten Realms Goddess of Luck. Okay. That master is barely finished with his masters before you're out the door.
You're in? Hey, don't go off on your own.
You desperately run through the academy hallways. No. Mr. Mora! Mr. Mora, where are you? You have no idea where you're going anymore. You feel your fear and anxiety rise with every passing moment. Where is she? Dun. Oh, okay.
Oh, okay, she is alive. Okay.
Cuthbert!
Well, that's shocking. I didn't expect that.
Cuthbert? What's wrong? Why are you shouting?
Mr. Mora!
Calm down, you're hyperventilating.
I heard there was a murder and I've been looking all over for you.
And you were worried about me?
I just all the weekend, remember? Oh. You hug Mr. Mora tightly as you're overcome with emotion. She's usually not receptive to affection, but you don't care. You're just relieved that she's safe.
Tyrion, there you are. And you're crying? Sorry, I didn't mean to worry you so much. We heard the announcement. Do you know what happened, Ruby? I do, but...
You see Mr. Mora glance at Wallace for a brief moment.
For now, I think we should just head to the foyer.
We're about to have a client.
He did it.
You're out of the foyer and see the room swarmed with a legion of familiar knights. Inquisition, this call.
Shut up.
What is she?
What is she?
Everything will be
Zanida.
pleasurable.
Zanida. Don't tell me.
The headmaster mentioned that there was a murder on campus. Someone used magic?
Magic. Oh, here he is.
You!
As you enter the foyer, Commander White notices you and begins marching in your direction, but his attention isn't focused on you. Huh?
Are you Wallace Nightgrave?
Yes, but...
By the authority of Life and God Crown, I'm placing you under arrest.
Hey, what are you doing?
You three!
No!
The hell are you doing here?
You said he was under arrest? On what charges?
He gets charged with the murder of Catherine Bellwether.
Oh.
What? Wasn't that the professor you met in the library earlier? If this was 3D game, you would have Blackwell grabbed the kid. Hi, Grace Olu, by the way.
Yeah, have you been? I haven't seen you in a bit.
Yeah, it's been a minute.
We haven't streamed it a bit too, so it makes
Yeah,
sense. Like hell you're arresting him. He was with us in the library for the entire morning. There's no way he could have murdered her. Move aside, Celeste. But...
Mr. Moore's right. If Wallace is a suspect, we can't stop the Inquisition from arresting him. It's a magic knockoff of Phoenix Wright. That's exactly what it is, actually.
Yeah.
Yes.
Not a knockoff, it's inspired.
Yeah.
And it's pretty good so far.
It has been pretty good.
If it's bad, I would say knockoff, but it is not
Yeah.
bad.
No. Don't worry, Wallace. We'll get to the bottom of what happened.
You're going to jail, though.
Without a word, Wallace allows the Inquisition to drag him away.
My apologies. I'm going to go and check on him.
You gonna what?
Huh?
This is terrible.
Well, that wasn't supposed to happen. It's like, what?
No, she's just
The
like,
timeline has diverged.
it's like, well, now I'm gonna have to kill all the guards. I'm like,
Oh, we're in the Black Sun timeline. Okay.
Oh, no.
oh, they're getting close to Candyland.
Yeah.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
I still don't understand. Why would they suspect Wallace of all people?
I'm not sure myself. Unlike most magical homicides, the school is filled with plenty of mages. There has to be a long list of suspects.
There's probably only one necromancer, though.
Yeah.
Isn't there anything we can do?
I'm gonna go investigate what happened.
Cuthbert.
Yes?
Oh, you call him by his first name?
He hasn't accepted you as his attorney yet.
And?
I don't even know if you'll be working on this case.
But I know that he's innocent. I can't just sit here and do nothing.
Well, I certainly can't stop you. But please remember that being an attorney is your job. It's not charity work. Don't come crying to me if you run out of gold.
Right.
Well, you didn't let him get paid last time.
Yeah, but hey, listen, you can do one, but like
Yeah.
One
two
free
freebies
one,
in a
but
row?
not anymore.
Two freebies in a row.
Two?
Like,
We're bankrupt.
Anyways, I still have some business to take care of in the city. Will you two be okay handling this?
Yeah, we'll take care of this.
Good. I'll leave everything to you then.
All right, let's go, Celeste.
Right.
Yes, I would like to save my progress.
No,
Thank you very
I wouldn't
much.
actually.
When there's the necromancy, there's a necromancy related murder, and you look like a Tim Burton character. Profiling.
When there's a necromancy murder and you look like yeah. Oh my god. It's been a few hours since Wallace was arrested. You and Celeste were with him during the lockdown, so the Inquisition had to take your statements. But the more they questioned you, the more you could tell they actually had doubts about your testimony. You will need to do more if you want to establish an alibi for Wallace.
That took longer than I expected.
Yeah, we've already lost a lot of time talking to the Inquisition. We should be free to roam around now.
Where should we go first?
Free
Crime scene
roam.
sounds like a good start. We still need to figure out what actually happened.
Ruby said that the body was found in Lecture Hall 2B. It's in the west wing of the school.
Alright, sounds like a good place to start.
2B.
Music,
Yeah.
Actually, hold on, yeah. Let's examine.
Ooh.
That's cool. I like this. Falconeer.
Yeah.
Painting of a man with some sort of creature on his arm.
Creature.
What is the thing that Sam's character was trying to...
The Flaxicorn.
Flaxicorn. Yeah, it's a Flaxicorn. Dr. Talbot Taffer. That's fucking awesome. That's an awesome name.
Delbit Tapharos.
That's awesome. A mage, a historian, archaeologist, anthropologist, and botanist. Best known for his work studying the history of ancient dragons. Through his work, great leaps were made in the study and development of the School of Evocation.
Is
On his
Jotaro?
arm is one of the last pseudo-dragons, which have now gone extinct.
Damn.
He ate them all.
At least that's accurate. Oh.
This is such an anime character. What the fuck?
It,
Oh
it
my
looks
God.
like, it looks like it's someone from a mid 2000s.
It looks like he's wearing two different shoes.
Yeah, he does. It's a statue. There's some writing on the platform. Gillian Chemnitz, inventor of early artificery. That's cool.
You better put respect on his name.
Shit, wait, hold on. This looks... Who does this look like? It looks like the dude from No Game, No Life.
It does.
Oh
You're right.
yeah, it is. He came back to the D&D world to fix it.
So, this is the guy who invented it. Who'd have thought that we could use machines to harness magical energy?
Artificery is truly a marvelous invention. With it, anyone can utilize the convenience of magic without having noble blood. Although the expenses of owning artificery present their own barrier. But that expression on his statue...
Oh, that's her.
Oh, sorry.
It kind of looks like he doesn't want to be here, even though his statue's huge.
He does sort of give off that attitude, doesn't he? That's
What is
also
doing?
a really cool looking guy. Yeah. A painting of a professor with some sort of magical tool. There's some text underneath. Paul Varela?
Varela.
Varela, yeah.
Known as the Archaeologist of the North. Spent many years studying and exploring the mountainous regions of Chardalon. Chardalon's just an actual place in D&D. Shut up. During his investigation, he came across one of the many layers of the Scarab Lord. He was honored by the Church and Wyvern Guard Historical Society for the impressive discovery.
Nice.
Good for him.
Anything else in here? Whee! No, okay. Do we want to talk? I didn't
To
mean
the
move.
chamber.
I don't think we need to.
Whoops.
Yeah, they'll probably just get the
He's
fuck
not
out
here
of
yet.
Go in here. Get out of here.
There's a body.
Stanky leg.
Oh.
I guess AJ be the whole.
Hey, stop right there.
Puppy.
Dobby.
As you try to enter the classroom, you're stopped by one of the Inquisition Knights. I'm the defense attorney for the accused. We have a right to investigate the crime scene.
He literally just got arrested. How? Yeah, from what I've heard, the kid doesn't have an attorney yet.
Right. You haven't been able to talk to Wallace about that yet.
It's quite
hey.
alright. Let them in.
The track here.
Me too.
Lady Steelwind. Oh no, do not call me that. While you work under me, you will address me as Prosecutor Steelwind. Prosecutor Steelwind! Oh fuck!
What's that smell?
As you enter the
Lip.
classroom, you find yourself inhaling a sour and rancid odor. The stench is so overwhelming your eyes begin to tear.
Don't worry, you'll eventually get used to the smell.
What are you even doing here, Steelwind?
I'm here to coordinate the investigation.
Look at around the crime scene. There isn't a single Inquisition Knight in the room. Isn't that the Inquisition's job?
Due to the circumstances, I've decided to handle this case personally.
Well, since we've got you here, can we ask some questions?
I love the idea that like it's like in the real law, the fucking like there's been a murder. The prosecution and defense are like, all right, crime scene time. Let's go. Let's walk on the crime scene, rubbing their hands together. It's like, all right, what can I use? Oh, that's fucking hilarious.
Can I assume that you're planning to defend this case? That would make you my opponent. What do I have to gain from helping you?
Right.
However, I would be willing to answer your questions, but only if you answer some of mine as well.
Okay. What could she possibly want to ask you?
Want to check the pain and want to see him?
No, fuck you.
Soon.
Miss McCoy.
How's it, Miss?
Miss.
Mm,
There you go.
Miss. The song
Miss
goes well.
McCoy. It's my understanding that you were adopted.
Damn.
All right,
What
all
does that
right.
have to do with the case?
Do you happen to know who your birth parents are? No!
Okay, isn't that a little personal of a question?
You agreed to answer my questions, and
Yeah, but that's not him.
I didn't think you'd met.
Well, it's fine, Tyrion. I'm fine with answering if it helps Wallace.
No, she's not.
I don't know who my birth parents are. I've never tried looking for them.
I see. If I recall correctly, your spell compendium only contains one spell. Considering your upbringing, how did you learn Mage Blade in the first place?
Well, I bought a scroll from a merchant a few years ago. It had Mage Blade spell formula on it. But I know more than one spell now. I actually just learned a few new spells today.
I'm sorry, spells? As in plural? How long did it take you to learn these spells?
Well, a few hours, I think.
She learned multiple spells, formulas within a few hours.
What was that?
I see. She's the Dragon Queen. Well, I think that's all I need to ask for now.
Okay?
She's sharing information about the investigation for that? Why's she interested in Celeste all of a sudden?
She's my long-lost sister.
Oh, Tyrion, I almost forgot. Since this is our first official case together, I wanted to show you something that I learned.
Okay, what is it?
Arcanum.
Okay.
Wow.
Jump scare voice.
Hmm? What?
Well, was that?
That is the incantation for the Detect Magic spell.
Detect
Oh, thank
magic.
you. That's
Wait,
handy.
does that mean?
Yep, we can see magical traces while we're examining crime scenes now.
Sweet.
Ah.
Your bodyguard
Oh, we get-
Celeste can now detect magic. Cool. While examining a location, you can press Detect Magic button to make magical traces visible. If there are any magical traces, you'll see a cover overlay.
That's they keep adding little things to the investigation to like spice
Oh
it
my
up.
fucking
God.
Fair play.
Holy shit. I wonder, because this was a Kickstarted game, I wonder if there's like a backer tier where like you can put your character in the game.
Maybe.
You know?
Yeah. That makes sense.
Yeah, next time they have a backer, we just put our characters in. Jacob Barnell.
What if I backed this on telling you see Lamone de Citro?
Yeah, no, that would be scary because then what the fuck is he controlling?
It's the picture, it's the token I use. Like,
Oh god.
Oh
Speaking
man.
of some sort of musician, there's some text written below it. Dr. Nicholas Gosso, inventor of the arcane engine. His work revolutionized trade and travel across seas. He's well known for not discriminating between the common folk and nobility, judging his assistants purely based on their merit. When he wasn't conducting research with the Imperial Academy, he was known to compose symphonies for the king in his free time.
what a baller.
He was well
Man
known
of
to
many
not being a.
talents.
He was well known for not being a piece of shit.
This is where the students sit during lectures.
I can't imagine sitting in one place all day.
Have you never attended a school before?
No, we never had a proper school in Cornhaven. I mainly got my education from books that my parents bought me from traveling merchants. What about you?
I used to attend a public school in my hometown. But after... Fuck.
That's the incident.
After the black lung incident.
After Miss Tamora adopted me, she handled my education personally. Oh, they're both adopted. I mean, we kind of knew that with
Yeah.
Cuthbert, but interesting to have confirmation of it.
They have books here too.
They appear to be textbooks about alchemy.
Oh, lame.
Shut the fuck up.
It's cool. I think it's cool.
Tui.
Lecture Hall is a window of the view. What's up? What's up, Evan?
Oh, I feel like I'd just stare outside all day if I had to attend class here.
You're not much of a student, are you?
I just can't spend hours sitting in one place.
Is this going to be an Apollo Trucy moment? I doubt it.
No.
I need to move around.
Reason being is that they're kind of like pushing these two together, very like pretty
I've
heavily.
seen most of the art. It's like them like holding each other. Yeah, it's very. Then again,
I'll be very
Dirk,
worried if they are.
then again, Dirk did say to Apollo, "We have Juicy's like wife material. You gotta marry her, son."
Yeah, it's true.
That is weird. Anyway, yeah, I kind of doubt it. And also the fact that she's a mage and he isn't, even though magic is genetic.
Yeah.
And also that it seemed like he was knowledgeable that he was like adopted while she was like kind of, I mean she knows now, but like she was
To be
born.
fair, they might not share the same dad though. The dad might be the magic.
That's
if
true.
they are-
Maybe. Yeah,
They
maybe.
could be step siblings.
Maybe.
He's got special eyes. Yeah, but that's
Yes,
not.
special
They deliberately called out that it wasn't magic in this chapter.
That it wasn't
They-
magic, or
yeah,
at least not traditional magic.
Yeah, they went out of their way to say it's not mage magic, not the,
Yeah.
not the way that everybody else has magic.
Mhm.
She was pretty antsy while you were studying in the library earlier.
How have you learned so many spells if you're so distractible?
I don't know. I just learned the spell formula and cast stuff.
I see.
She's gonna strangle her.
Is that not normal? Sorcerer versus wizard.
Yeah. average wizard cell be like.
Yeah. Well, I'm surprised there's such like disdain towards Wallace, because you have to imagine that his family must all be necromancers too, right?
I mean, technically,
Maybe-
we don't know he's a necromancer.
No, we
yet.
saw it. We said
okay.
arcane art necromancer.
Okay, I don't know.
But yeah, he's. I would assume so, but we don't have any.
Yeah, it might be like a lesser noble
Indication.
house or something, or I'm not sure.
We also don't have any indication that the type of magic is genetic.
That's true.
Mhm.
It could be
The-
something like
The only
Lord.
indication we have so far of that is that the Steel Winds practice evocation magic, but like they
Yeah.
practice evocation magic because they're soldiers, you know. Like it
Also
makes
that-
more sense that way.
Also, like it could be like in D&D where it's like bringing back the undead is not looked fondly upon.
Yeah, a
the
lot.
usual.
I mean, that's the usual. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm
Unless,
saying.
unless you're in my world where it's based and recycling.
Like, I mean, why they
Not
more?
bringing back the bodies is killing your army.
Exactly. Like I made an entire continent where it was just like it's based to be undead. Anyway,
I can't believe the professor's dead. I mean, she was a bitch, but fuck. We just saw her this morning.
I called her a bitch.
shock outline around where the body was. Appears most of the blood came from her abdomen. Is this where the fatal wound was? How do you know that? You wouldn't be able to tell that. How do you know that?
Well,
His eye of
where
all
the- where
hours.
the- I guess where the blood is comparatively to the
Chalk outline? I guess,
Yeah.
yeah. I guess. It's also proven that arcane art just means specialty, yeah. Anyone can zombie is just good at it. There's a lot of blood in this puddle. There's no trail leading to it either. There aren't any magical traces anywhere else in the room. Doubt the murderer used any magic to clean it.
Does that mean the murderer attacked her in this room?
Maybe, but it's hard to say for certain.
Bloodstain.
Fuck is this icon?
Heart.
Pull
Very
the
point.
elevator in place. Okay.
Detect magic. There's piss in front of her.
First of all,
What?
what's wrong?
There's a trace of necromancy on the body.
Necromancy!
Isn't necromancy the type of body that creates magic that creates undead? She's not just gonna get up and walk away, right?
Oh,
Well, honestly, not sure. That's part of the reason why I've stationed myself here.
What does that have to do with Wallace?
Oh, you didn't know? Wallace Nightgrave is a necromancer.
I should have guessed. With a name like that, I should have fucking guessed.
that is actually kind of a horrifying implication. They know necromancy's on the body, but they don't know if there's like someone watch it. Someone watch the body.
It's like they might just get up, man.
Body just walks away. I'm out.
So I don't want to be here.
He's a what?
I believe that he drained her life force completely using a necromancy spell.
I think she was stabbed, actually.
Yeah, I'm like, well, there wouldn't be blood, would there?
That's why there are no visible wounds.
She
Oh.
bled out. What do you mean there were no visible? She bled out.
There's no visible wounds, though.
What?
Here's the autopsy report. It will tell you everything that you need to know.
What? Died at
Okay.
2:01 p.m. Body shows no signs of cut or bruising. What? The alchemist
What?
report has verified
Huh?
the death was not caused by poison or disease. Traces of necromancy and illusion magic. Cause of death is not apparent, but was very likely caused by necromancy
That's
magic.
horrifying. There's just blood.
So
around
then
her,
there's
there's
blood
no
puddle,
wound.
and then there's no wound. Yeah.
Theory: somebody killed her and he tried to bring her back. He was with us the entire time. He couldn't have.
Yeah.
been.
Yeah, he was not there.
Yeah.
Well, I
Um,
mean, I don't know,
I
we got
will
illusion
say-
magic in the work here.
I will say when it was
That
like
maybe.
when he was dropping the books, when they were dropping the books, he came out around before that,
Yeah.
like after
So
that.
the-
I mean,
Oh,
Presumably he was
wait,
with
hold
Celeste.
on.
Oh.
Hold on. Didn't she say like you're coming with me? No, she didn't. She just said like straighten up.
Yeah.
yeah, but then he went to help.
He went.
So-
he
but
went to help
was with-
Celeste.
He was with Celeste.
He was
yeah.
with Celeste the entire time, as far as
Okay.
we know so far.
Mhm. Yeah.
Hmm.
What I think it is she was stabbed and then her body was stitched back up using healing magic after her death.
Mm-hmm.
So she bled
Maybe.
out, literally just all bled out after
Mhm.
being stabbed or whatever. And then using healing magic, they sewed the wound back together to make it look like. The alert was just when they discovered the body, not when it was committed. The body, died at 2:01. He was with us for
We
like
also saw
6
the lady.
hours.
We saw the lady before she died.
Yeah.
Well, I guess we don't know if she could have been dead.
No,
I
that's a
think-
good point.
maybe. But it
And he
says
just
died.
ordered-
It said died at 2:01 p.m. That's pretty specific.
Yeah.
Like it probably would have said like died at 2:01 p.m. like 3 days ago or something like that. If it was,
Yeah.
you know.
Shit, that's for 3 days.
Anyway, yeah. My theory is just stab. Use the necromancy like healing magic to heal the wound to make it look like she had no visible wound on
what
her
does
body.
healing magic usually fall under?
Necromancy.
Is it actually?
It's either necromancy or evocation magic.
Let me see. Cure
I think
wounds.
it's
Cure wounds, I don't think is necromancy, but there are some healing spells that are necromancy. I know.
I know,
I think
like,
Cure
in
Wounds is
body.
evocation.
Yeah, evocation. Okay. Well, I
know
guess we
that-
don't know enough about what they consider necromancy magic here,
Yeah.
so we'll have to
Yeah.
see.
Not everything is a rip from D&D.
Oh, there's some transmutation spells as well that are healing
Alright.
spells, apparently.
All right, interesting though. A
Yeah.
body with no wound on it.
Like, I mean, Vampiric Touch is necromancy, but it is a healing spell.
Yeah.
I could have sworn there was one, like, big one that was necromancy that was like, oh shit, why is that one? Blah, 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 blah. Conjuration spell, conjuration. Evocation, there's one, I want to fucking find it. Evocation. Evocation, you know what, I'm just gonna keep going.
Restores HP as evocation, revivify, and reincarnation type stuff is the necromancer.
Ah, okay.
So it'd be like fixing the body would probably be necromancer.
Fixing the body would probably be... Well, I mean, I guess they could have just canceled a Revivify or something like that.
Revive. Done.
Assuming Revivify is just an actual spell, but again, yeah.
We're gonna
But,
have to learn.
Yeah.
But in the modern day, even the Inquisition doesn't commonly deal with necromancy. They're all on edge about what other spells he might have used. So, I'm here to make sure that nothing unholy happens to the body.
I can't believe it. I've heard stories about necromancers before, but why would Wallace be studying something like that? Even if Wallace is a necromancer, aren't there plenty of other mages who can cast necromancy spells? This is an academy for mages, after all.
No, there are no laws against it, but the knowledge required to learn necromancy is heavily controlled.
Okay, that's a good way to
Yeah.
put it.
No, and it's
Beyond
a-
basic
it's
healing magic.
above. Yeah.
There it is. Okay, so
Okay.
I'm on the right. I think I'm on the right track here.
That someone healed her body up and moved
Yep.
it.
No one in their right mind would dare teach necromancy beyond basic healing magic. Frankly, I'm surprised even one student at this school was allowed to learn it.
I can see why.
But because of this specific piece of evidence, we know that he's the murderer. But it's still too convenient.
She doesn't believe it.
That's the first time you've seen a thought from... No, it isn't.
No.
We saw one earlier.
Yeah. They're lying.
Normally, you can only see thoughts from people who are stressed or excited. You doubt Miss Steelwind is excited, so something is causing her to be stressed. Is there something you're not telling us, Steelwind? Something tells me this case isn't as straightforward as you claim it is.
Did you just, read my mind? If you truly believe that, then why don't you prove it?
I can't see any more thoughts from her. She must be subconsciously guarding her mind now. Uh-oh. But she's clearly hiding something.
She like, why would you ask that? I'm done. Batman. Batman. Have you seen that Batman thing where Man-Eater, oh not Man-Eater, Martian Manhunter, the green guy, he read his mind once and he's Batman's like, try again. It's like, you thinking about your dog? No, I'm thinking about my family. How the fuck you do? No, how? What? No, yeah, he read his mind once. He's like, nah, I got a guard for that now. What? How? How do you do that? How do you do that? It's like
Maybe
you're
he
thinking
just
of.
thinks in code or something, you know?
No, it was like. So Martian Manhunter was like, I can't remember the exact scenario. It was like you're thinking of your dog that died. It's like, no, I'm thinking of I'm remembering my family, and he's like, what? How does that even work? That's funny. So that's all I imagine. She's thinking of coffee or something. No.
There are traces of illusion magic next to the body.
We believe that the suspect donned an illusionary disguise immediately after murdering the victim.
That makes sense.
Oh, that's me.
Using his disguise, he discreetly made his way back to the library unnoticed.
Assuming that Wallace isn't the murderer, the real killer must have used a similar disguise. Which means nobody would have seen them leave the classroom. It'll be harder to find any witnesses that saw the perpetrator.
It'd be funny if it was just Eris got mad that she was gonna talk shit in a different timeline and just killed her. It's like, this is for talking shit. It's like, I didn't say anything to you.
I'm sorry. No, I think that's everything in here. I probably just talked to her.
Rancid smell.
I can't take it anymore. That smell's driving me crazy. What is that?
Death. From what I understand, there was a bit of an accident a few days ago. What? It happened during one of the classes that the headmaster was teaching. What? Someone shit themselves? Oh.
He shit his pants in front
He
of the
accidentally made a stink bomb, I think.
Yeah.
He misread the instructions for an alchemy experiment. And as a result, he accidentally produced this rancid-smelling vapor.
Vapor? It's not poisonous, is it?
Oh yes. Of course not. I wouldn't be standing here if I
Just
were.
drops dead instantly after saying gas.
Gas?
It's just extremely unpleasant to the senses.
So,
Mustard gas?
Gas.
Yeah. The fart juice.
Weeks ago, Headmaster performed an alchemy experiment incorrectly in Lecture L2B. The resulting chemical reaction produced a rancid yet harmless vapor that still lingers in the room. Cool.
The murderer doesn't have to be a man, but since he's the man who knows necromancy, they're just gonna assume that immediately.
They were saying
Man
only
behind the
one
necro.
student in here knows necromancy, like that, you know? Like, only
Get it
one
out of
student's a
here.
necromancer in here.
Well, because I think they're just assuming the way the body was killed was done through, just like since there's no wound on it, they're just assuming that it was like,
Yeah,
know?
they're assuming it was necromancy because, you know, there's necromancy on the body. So they're going, okay, there's one student necromancer here, and, you know, because of that, they assume the murderer's a guy because there's only one student necromancer.
Well,
Yeah.
so weirdly enough, it seems like even the Inquisition doesn't know a whole lot about necromancy magic.
No, yeah, they don't.
It's like even the information seems to not even be reaching them either, which is it's
I mean,
interesting.
they
It's
might not
probably
like
a pretty outdated, like, magic type, you know?
Yeah.
yeah,
They don't want
again,
people
they-
being brought back.
They refer to necromancy as unholy, so, like, I would assume it's kind of, you know,
The classic.
taboo, you know? Which is lame, because enchantment magic should be way more taboo. This is ridiculous.
No.
Come
I
on.
hate this.
No,
So it
no,
was
like, actually,
that-
think about it, though. Think about it. Would you
about it.
rather...
Team up with a council of mages.
Would you
Yeah, no,
rather...
think about it.
Would you rather have somebody who can raise the dead and have the dead just do menial tasks and just, you know, reusing what's already there while they decay, because what's gonna fucking stop them, right? And then the other one is I literally take control of your mind to make you do things that you would not normally want to do.
Nah, that's just natural.
It's like it's like 8th level gaslighting, you know?
Yeah,
like
that's gaslighting, but without having to know the person.
just fucked up. Both
Okay,
are
so
fucked up. Okay, but what if somebody donates their body to magic? Okay, like donating their body to science. Like they donate their
So
body
they don't
to
have grave
necromancy.
diggers.
Anyway, do you know what happened to your Steelwind?
Well, it all began when the City Watch received a call from the Academy. Supposedly, there was an attack on the campus grounds and the entire building was put on lockdown. The City Watch set up a perimeter around the building while they waited for the system to deactivate.
One robs you of your agency after you die, the other one is before. Exactly. But after you die, your soul is no longer in your body. That's not you anymore.
We can show them
That's
naked because
you.
they don't have souls. Up and flop.
Coffin.
God. But what if their soul comes back, Slicer? They're like resting in paradise, and then all of a sudden they're like "Whoa!" into their body.
Well,
Like,
they-
I'm feeling old.
People can't be brought back. Well, in D&D, normal D&D, right?
Yeah.
People can't be brought back against their will.
That is true,
The soul has ultimate agency.
but the body can.
Yeah, because the body is just effectively an object after death. Because
Yeah, but you didn't ask.
the soul
you didn't ask
controls
for
the body.
permission. You didn't ask for permission to, hey, John Joe, can I have your body? And if he says no, it's like, well, I can't revive this one.
And that's just ethics. That like, if somebody like somebody has like an organ donor, but instead of organ donor, it's like consent for necromancy after
Yeah.
death. Like that's funny. that actually okay. Hold on. Thinking about it, if we were to do like a campaign that was like a modern magic D&D kind of thing, that would actually make a lot of sense. Like consent to being a zombie or whatever, like on a driver's license.
It's like, I was revived on the day. Yeah, you have your original driver's license and then the revived driver's license. That'd be funny.
Soul Cage and Imprisonment are both non-voluntary necromancy spells. You know what's also non-voluntary? Fireball. You use those against people you don't like, you know? Like, you're not using that against, like, some guy, you know?
Hey, catch!
What if it's a bit chilly out?
Yeah,
What if someone's frozen?
it's if they're cold, if you're cold, they're cold. Put their soul in a cage.
Fireball.
Fuck.
I think I read this, right?
Oh, did you? I'm sorry. What? The Academy couldn't have let them in once the scene was secure?
I'm not sure about the specifics, but supposedly the lockdown can't be shut down manually. You'll have to ask one of the Academy's admins if you want to know more. Anyways, you two were also present during the lockdown, am I correct? Did either of you see anything suspicious?
No, but we actually met the professor that morning. She was still alive then.
I see. That does match the accounts from our other witnesses. Do you have any idea where she went after she left the library?
Headmaster.
Oh, head.
She said she was going to meet with the headmaster.
He also mentioned that when I questioned him, she attended the meeting as planned.
If the headmaster met with Bellwether, you probably want to speak with him next.
She must have found her way into this classroom afterward.
Would you happen to have a map of the Academy?
I do. I have extra copies if you'd like one.
Show me the
I
D&D
would
map.
like one.
What? Whoa. We just teleported?
What is it?
There's only one direct path from the headmaster's office to this lecture hall. I wonder if she took any detours.
Did you go back to the library first?
Yeah, I don't know why that happened.
Oh, weird.
It might be saying that you need to go through the library to.
No. They just shut the lock. Holy shit.
TV's
look at
right
this map.
here. I think this is the one we're in, I think, 2B?
You were in 2B, so it's at the very end there.
Okay, so through here, headmaster's office here.
The
Kitchen and
kitchen.
library. I guess
you got
okay.
a lot of wasted space here. I'm saying.
There
Oh,
is
yeah.
a lot of wasted space. You're not wrong.
The kitchen is just in a random spot, too. What the
I
fuck?
kind of wish that entire block there just said kitchen.
Yeah, it shouldn't like just mess hall or something like in this entire
Yeah.
part because that's a lot of wasted space.
Yeah.
Huh.
Just saying. This school
Bit-
sucks.
It's a bit odd.
It's a bit old.
There are hidden rooms in there.
More than likely.
It is sort of castle-like. I would be surprised if there weren't hidden rooms. Do you know how the body was discovered?
2 members of the kitchen staff spotted her collapse
What the
inside this
fuck
classroom.
are the kitchen staff doing out here?
They're eating their hoagies in the classrooms.
You're like, oh, yeah. Yes.
Double click back. That's not right.
Yeah, one next to it.
But it was too late. The professor had already passed away by the time any healers arrived.
Any healers arrived?
Healers.
So
have
they
healers
brought
that happen.
healers in. Oh wait, no, hold on. It was one up. Sorry. They reported the
Reported.
situation. Yeah.
They reported the situation to the campus admin while they attempted to save her life.
Huh. So she was still alive when they found her.
But
But
they
she...
might have just thought she was alive.
No, yeah, they like she was on the ground. There, it's like get
Yeah,
ice
they may have
packs,
found
but
her
then
bleeding. Yeah.
yeah.
Those two staff members, who were they?
None of your business. I believe their names were Valentina and Valerie Lannis. They're apparently sisters.
Or,
Apparently.
or is it
Giannis?
Iannis?
I think it's Iannis.
Giannis.
Giannis.
Yeah. Giannis, I don't know. Whatever it is.
Orem was the one who collected their statements.
Did you notice anything off about their behavior?
From what he said, they had a few quirks.
They're a little quirky.
They're a little quirky, but nothing too suspicious.
Quirks?
Quarks. He told me that they were running and spinning around him during questioning. What the fuck?
What does that mean?
They were running and spinning around. I have no idea. Perhaps they were still on edge after finding their coworker murdered.
You'll definitely want to speak with those staff members.
No, I definitely want to meet fucking two of you and Pillow Dumb.
Fire skills.
Be honest.
Alright, yeah, hyperactive, okay. We've already told the Inquisition this, but Wallace was with us the entire time. He couldn't have committed the murder.
Yeah, he has a perfect alibi.
With you two, he has a strong maybe, but his alibi is far from perfect. Ms. McCoy herself told us that there was a small time period when she wasn't with him.
Okay.
Okay, so they did
alright.
separate. Okay.
Alright.
What?
Oh, sorry, Tyrion. Sorry. What?
What?
Right. It was when I came to check on you after you knocked over that shelf. That was like 2 seconds.
Fucking ran down the hall. And he found out where she was.
Stuff for me now.
Yeah, no, he's fucking he's no clip through all the empty space in the kid.
He achieved moksha just to kill her.
I guess with magic involved, who knows what the fuck he was up to?
Yeah, as soon as you see his compendium, that'll pretty much confirm or deny it.
Yeah, what was he doing this? Down the hall? Holy shit! He's speeding. He fucking just
Me on my way to fucking murder.
Me on my way to brutalize.
Yeah,
this
he's just
professor.
Yeah, he just
There's
realized.
Owl in the Owl in the Tales
She
from the
said-
Borderlands channel.
She said if she was tired, but if anyone wanted to join in, she wanted to talk. I think that's what she said. Hold on.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was on a little time, but yeah. Oh.
I got a little lost on my way back to Wallace. But still, we only lost each other for a few minutes.
That may be, but unless his alibi is airtight, the evidence in this room proves that it was.
What? Okay.
What do you mean by that?
Necromancy
Are
was
you
spotted. So,
insane?
I mean, they have an easy case to fucking be like, okay, necromancy was here. That's it. I still now I'm just imagining him like, oh shit, it's like 2 o'clock. I need to get there in 1 minute before the teacher leaves the room. So
I guess just for the way it's set up, it seems like a short time. But I guess if she was with Wallace somewhere else and got lost trying to like find her way back to where we are in the big ass library, I guess
Well,
enough
she
to
had to have
make it
heard the
seem
books
close.
collapse.
Yeah.
So
fair.
there's no way it would have carried that far. She had to still be in the library.
maybe it's like it's a big library, but like it was a couple rows away.
Yeah, that's what I was
Who
saying.
knows?
Like she had to have heard the books fall, and there's no way you could have done that outside of the library, unless like this has
Or she
some
could have
really
heard-
poor like.
Thin
Echo.
walls and
Yeah.
thin brick
Or she could
walls.
have heard Tyrion yelling.
Yeah, that is true.
Even still, his yelling shouldn't have been that loud to carry throughout multiple
Yeah.
rooms.
I mean, to be fair, the library seems to be like one big room.
Yeah, no, that I kind of figured the library is one big room.
Anyway,
I don't know.
we'll see as we go along. There's no point arguing that
Yeah,
part
yeah.
right now.
Will be easier to explain once you examine it yourself.
I already did.
Examine.
Yeah, look.
Oh,
Look
you
at
have
that,
to present
fucker.
stuff to her.
Yeah, probably. Let's see.
The map.
Probably this.
What?
Yeah, as a mage from a noble house, you must have gone to school. Oh, okay, never mind. Did you know Catherine Bellwether while you were here?
Unfortunately, I did. I constantly clashed with her over her treatment of the students. One of my biggest regrets is failing to remove her from her position before I graduated.
Well, I think somebody forcibly removed her from her position, so, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Sounds like many people didn't get along with the professor.
I would say more, but it doesn't feel right to speak ill of the dead. No,
Well, we
fucker.
don't know if she's dead yet. She could be
Yeah.
undead.
The witness.
Probably the same thing, yeah.
I'm sorry, but why is this important?
Oh, this rancid smell fucking sucks.
Yes, I don't blame you for finding it distracting.
It's all because of a mistake during an alchemy experiment.
It seems a little weird, too, you know?
I was
The
surprised too.
headmaster?
It's not like the headmaster to make a mistake like that.
Okay, alright.
Headmaster, no questions.
Okay.
We can't even bring it like a head. What do you mean, headmaster? Is your master given head?
Yeah. I mean, did you hear those announcements?
Maybe a profile or a spell, maybe? I'm not sure.
I can't even.
Do you
present
know
the
who
balance.
Eris is?
Probably Wallace, right? No.
No.
Eris, who the fuck is this girl?
Yeah, same as we thought.
We might just have to leave. Like, even though there's no like
Yeah.
Yeah.
norm.
Yeah.
Probably talk to
Oh,
him.
hey.
or-
Why don't you leave things to Commander White? Oh, that makes sense.
Please, I can barely trust that oaf to make me coffee. After last time, I feel much more confident overseeing the investigation myself.
The Inquisition doesn't seem to be helping her at all. All they're doing is standing guard while she does all the work.
They don't seem to really respect her at all.
Oh no, yeah, they hate her. Kitchen.
I thought, I don't know why the screen was blurry. I thought his book hand was like a hand reaching out towards like you.
Yeah.
You follow the map that Steelwind gave you, and you arrive at the headmaster's office.
There he is.
There he is. The fucking picture makes me look like makes me think that it's alternate universe the best kid.
He does kind of
son
look
of
like
the
the
best.
Yeah, I can see that.
Oh, hello there. I wasn't expecting guests today.
Sorry for coming unannounced. You must be...
My name is Theodore Redmond. I'm the headmaster of Wyvern Guard.
88?
Holy shit, he looks
He's
great.
an illusion magic specialist.
Yeah, he looks like fucking Palpatine
he
without
did
the
it.
illusion.
Like, he did
Oh,
it.
he did it.
Oh, I'm tired of you making fun of my students, Shank. And judging from your appearance, you must be the protege of Ruby Timora. To what do I owe the pleasure?
You're here!
Why are you here?
They must be here to investigate the murder.
Wait, Eris? I thought you wanted to see Wallace.
Unfortunately, the Inquisition is questioning him right now.
Yeah, that makes sense.
They aren't allowing visitors.
He must be so scared right now. Hope he's okay.
Right, she had the same experience not too long ago.
If there's anything I can do to help, please let me know. He's like, bruh. Oh, that hurt. This is terrible. No more head. To think that one of my pride students will be accused of murder.
We heard your voice on the intercom when the lockdown happened. Were you the one who triggered it?
Yes, I activated it when I received a call from one of the staff. I reported that Professor Bellwether had been attacked.
Cool. How does the lockdown system work?
I don't fucking know. It's an,
That's the one.
it's an artificery network that connects that entire academy. In the event of an emergency, I can activate it using this stone. Oops.
Mine.
No.
Once activated, the system creates magical barriers throughout the building. It's designed to contain and protect each room in the building.
Could a powerful mage breach any of those barriers?
I doubt it. The barriers can withstand a great amount of force.
I can't imagine just like the emergency thing going off, but then the killer, you're stuck in the room with the killer, no way out now.
The dude's walking through the door.
Fuck! Just running around the study hall library, just like, playing
The killer
tag,
walks, like midway through the door.
playing the sport of tag where you're like hopping through bookshelves and shit.
Yeah.
I even block mages from teleporting to them. Oh, okay. And once activated, even I can't turn them off for an hour.
That's
An hour?
weird, because it was multiple hours, they said, that the academy was on lockdown. Unless that was just a typo or something.
Well, I mean, it could still be the case. It just happens to have the limit. Of...
Yeah. It's a painting of someone who looks like some sort of professor.
That's Professor Lucas Gilbert. He was the instructor here many decades ago. He was well beloved by the students here. I hated him. He was quite the accomplished scholar. This was all despite him lacking the ability to use magic.
That's interesting.
Sorry, I'm just letting my cat in. You studied magic without actually being able to use it?
Yes, he was quite remarkable. Unfortunately, we lost him to illness very early in his life.
That's pretty badass, I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, he's like, I don't know magic, but I can tell you.
Darn.
It's just necromancy all over the wall.
Painting of a mage, but he doesn't quite look like a noble.
Oh,
Steelwood?
Who? Oh?
Steel,
That's
huh?
Jason Steel what? Oh, that's Jason Steelwind, one of the chosen mages of the Scaled Lord. that's you!
Carlos?
Wait, Steelwind, as in...
Yes, he's the earliest recorded ancestor of House Steelwind.
Look at her, so young and happy.
What a goofy guy.
Legends say that the Scaled Lord bestowed his power upon him and his allies to create the first mages.
Oh, so he's one of the OGs.
No, he's the like originals.
Yeah.
Wow, it's hard to even tell that he and the prosecutor belong to the same bloodline.
As with all the noble houses, House Steelwind had quite humble beginnings.
This is the YouTuber animated persona versus the VTuber.
If they
This
only,
dude reviews spell books.
if only they remembered where they came from.
Bro, she didn't do anything.
Anything else in here? Nah, it's just that the house is, like,
That's
Yeah.
true, yeah.
dickish. The window with the view of the garden. That master has a nice view. Small table for guests. Is that wine?
No, actually, it's just apple juice. Most of my guests are students, after all.
You imagine students drinking.
Yeah.
Fireplace with some burning wood. Looks cozy.
It's fucking
Wallace.
thunder.
How'd you do it?
What you do? Huh?
You said earlier he was one of your prized students. I just need to understand. Why did the prosecutor say he was a necromancer?
Because technically, he is one.
What? But why would he study something like that?
Sorry, I'm getting tired in my old age. Necromancy is probably one of the most dangerous and most scrutinized schools of magic. Its image has been long tainted by stories of dark wizards raising armies of the undead.
Kyle. Interesting, because they have to be noble. I mean, I guess there's still, like, still could be evil people, that try to cause coups or something with undead. I don't know.
However, it doesn't just control the forces of death, it also controls the forces of life.
Forces of life.
Yes. The truth is that healing magic is also classified as necromancy.
Yep.
Most healers don't care to admit it because of the stigma it has. But that's why Wallace is studying it. He wants to become a doctor.
That makes sense.
But there are plenty of mages who know healing magic. Why is Wallace being singled out?
For years, he's been studying necromancy beyond basic healing magic. He believes that high level of necromancy could revolutionize modern medicine. Fortunately, many among the faculty don't see it that way.
Aren't you the head fucking facilitator? Be like, shut the fuck up. Let him cook.
Let him, an announcement, let him cook.
Let Wallace, Gravedigger, cook.
Hey, that's not my name,
Sir? Sir, it's Nightgrave, sir.
Let Wallace rotting undead.
Sir? Oh shit, my chat just died. Uh-oh.
Oh, fuck.
Okay.
Let Wallace Gaylord.
Doesn't even have to do it. Let Wallace, Night of the Living Dead, cook.
Well, anyway, this next line's kind of interesting.
Oh yeah.
Wallace doesn't hail from a noble house. He's a mage that was born among the common folk.
Oh.
Oh, he's like me.
You're not coming. Many of the faculty fear that he used his knowledge to raise armies of undead. Just like that. It's okay.
It's only because he's poor. It's like, oh shit, guys.
God, we gotta hold it. He could do this at any time.
Poor people.
Poor people.
He's gonna have a coup.
Fucking. Oh, God.
And based on like the emotion reading thing, even if he did do it, he clearly didn't.
He feels
mean
bad.
for-
Him to get caught.
Yeah.
The Imperial Academy isn't even permitted to teach it to students beyond basic healing magic.
Then why did you allow him to study it?
Because I can. After everything that has happened to him, I made an exception.
Everything that happened to him?
I'm not at liberty to say anymore. Fuck you. Go ask him. That's
Okay.
all.
Yes, I guess the death of his sister really fucked him up to the point of like,
thought it was his
why
mom.
can't we? Or his mom, yeah. Like, why can't we heal her?
Well, we're not allowed.
Why not?
Why isn't it possible? He really turned into, why not, you stupid bastard?
If you plan on defending Wallace, you'll need his spell compendium. Am I correct?
Yes, having a client's compendium is instrument. Just give me it.
May find that a bit difficult.
Fuck.
You see, after a certain incident, he
What?
destroyed his
What?
compendium.
Why would he do that? Why would he do that?
Doesn't he need that to use magic?
A spell compendium is a device mages use to keep track of what spells they can cast. It's really convenient for remembering for the formulas and incantations of your spells, but it's not actually required to use magic.
Oh, he just knows it.
I thought of destroying mine a long time ago, but they're really expensive.
Bro, I love it just like, why did he do that? And then fucking Celeste is
Why
like,
did he do
a spell compendium is fucking, yeah.
So, okay, so that does like honestly that does add to their case because they actually don't know what he can do
Yeah.
a bit.
And even if he says he can do or can't do it, we don't know.
Yeah, no worries, Al.
Yeah, all right, see you.
Yeah, no problem. Yeah, you get some rest. You guys had a long ass trip.
Yep.
Luckily, I have an unattuned spell compendium right here. I'd be more than happy to give it to you if it helps Wallace.
Mine.
Wallace just needs to maintain physical contact with it for 10 minutes. After that, the compendium will attune to his magic. Just make sure that you don't let another mage like Celeste hold it. Once it attunes to a mage, no one else can use it.
Mine.
Okay.
Mine.
Mine.
Wait, wonderful. I just hope you persuade Wallace to attune to it. Okay.
I was about to say, wait, how did you do? How are you holding it?
Wait, what? Oh.
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 What can you tell me about Catherine Bellwether? Oh, that's a range of emotions. Okay.
She was rather unpleasant to work with.
You hired her. Or I guess maybe she was earned the spot or something.
I don't know why.
She's
Why
on
not just
tenure.
like murder her?
Yeah.
Can you? Oh wait.
I
Can
did.
you?
Oh shit.
Can you think of any enemies she may have had?
You might as well list everyone who attended the school.
Oh, I didn't know. I was like, who? Oh, I'm talking to myself. Good.
It's best to be blunt with these sort of things. As you saw yesterday, she had a pretty abrasive attitude towards Wallace. Many people in the school did not care for her.
Maybe she wasn't the nicest person, but would that really be enough motive to, murder her?
Yes.
She'd often target and harass students, especially those who were from the common folk. She even made a habit of expelling those students for minor infractions.
I get it. She's burning in hell,
Right.
but like.
Yeah, I mean, like.
Can we let this one slide?
Wait, like, if he knew this was happening, why? No, there has to be, like, a way that she has tenures. Yeah, like you
Yeah,
said.
considering he's the more than
Headmaster.
the murderer, he killed her. She must have some blackmail or something.
Yeah, either that or, like, he was just like, you know what? You gotta die.
Maybe he's been faking the fact that he has magic the whole time, or something like that. I don't know.
Yeah.
I know you don't have magic. Well, die. And I'll show you magic.
You've gone too far this time.
Bippity boppity gun.
Bippity boppity, your life will be stoppity.
Oh, yes. For commoners, magic can be our ticket out of poverty. I can't imagine how it'd feel to have that opportunity unfairly taken from you.
She put so much pressure on those students. Not me, though. Could never. Some of them even left the academy of their own volition. They couldn't handle her constant verbal abuse.
How old was she?
Who,
Uh, Yeah.
Probably see.
34.
And how old is, do you think, Catherine and, Amor knew each other or no?
Who?
Rhea. Why am I blanking on it? Not him.
Master.
Yeah, girl. A woman.
Mom.
Eris?
Mom.
Tomorrow.
Oh, yeah, no. Never mind.
Yeah, I was gonna say, dude, I don't think they like.
Yeah, I was about to say. I thought
They're-
they were
they're-
like closer in age.
No, their interaction even seemed like they just didn't know each other. Because she was
That
like,
is
"Oh, you're associating with the rabble already." Like, come on.
Oh yeah, that is true. You're
Like,
right.
it just kind of seemed like I don't like you.
It was
being
just
here."
first minute. Yeah, fuck you.
Even then, would that really be enough motive to commit murder?
The human psyche is a fragile thing.
I don't want
This
to
is a
say
queer
that.
thing.
It's a quiet thing.
It is a malleable thing. It's astounding what someone might do when pushed far enough.
Don't like that. What about her relationship with the faculty?
Yeah, I thought, like when I looked at him, it looks like he's just asleep. Just sorry.
He doesn't open his eyes like at all.
Yeah. In some cases, it was worse than it was with the student.
How?
She'd often treat the staff like her personal servants. I've received many complaints from them about her behavior.
Sorry if that sounds rude, but why didn't you just fire her if she was just such a big problem?
She used her position to curry favor with the noble houses of the...
Nice.
As you can imagine, the Academy's board is controlled by the nobility. If I ever tried to remove her, they would probably support her over me.
Nice. Nice. You're fucking 88 years old. You didn't gain any fucking favor from the nobility?
You
Jesus.
gotta do some more illegal shit, Pops.
Yeah, you gotta like help the noble sometime.
I heard that you had a meeting meeting scheduled with Professor Bellwether this morning. What time was this, and when did the meeting end?
Our meeting was scheduled for noon. She arrived on time, and our meeting lasted until 1 p.m.
Now, what was she doing for an hour and 1 minute?
13
Yeah.
Did anything seem off about her to you?
When she was alive, no, she seemed to be her usual self.
Lying.
Fear. Or nervousness. If you don't mind me asking, what was the purpose of your meeting?
We met to discuss routine administrative matters. Despite our personal disagreements, we knew to stay civil when discussing professional affairs.
Yeah, I don't believe you.
Dude,
even
you
if
killed
didn't have
her.
that.
Just say it.
But to be perfectly honest, it did always feel like I was treading on eggshells when speaking with her.
But you were her superior, weren't you? Didn't she respect your authority?
No. We had many arguments about how I was managing the academy. She was very vocal about her distaste for the common folk students. She was difficult, to say the least.
I feel bad for this guy.
Bro's like, I'm about to die anyway, who cares?
Actually, I think we can just move here.
There's probably something we need to present to him, if I had to guess.
Yeah, I guess so.
Get back to that.
I feel like this, especially talking to someone like him, I feel like there's gotta be like a big thing, you know, to be the last.
Maybe the Autobots.
Oh, the
Yeah.
Warforged, yeah.
Nope.
Yeah, I guess it's related to her.
It's a terrible thing that happened.
Happiness.
To think that someone would commit murder within the academy.
Using necromancy, no less.
Yes, it's all the...
Or maybe the rancid's the fart juice.
Oh, you're
Yeah.
right, because that was him.
Oh, I fucked up, sorry.
Stu told us you had a bit of a mishap in Lecture Hall 2B.
Yes. I was filling in for the alchemy instructor when I accidentally misread the instructions she left. I'm quite embarrassed to admit that my old age is catching up with me.
You're 88, yes.
He hasn't opened his eyes. Is there gonna be some, like,
He's gonna be
rock
like,
thing?
he's gonna hit us with the rock eyebrow.
The Imperial Academy is quite big when you look at it.
Well, of course, we are the primary source of magical education for mages throughout the kingdom. As you may well know, most of the mages enrolled here are nobility. The families have invested a lot into our field system. What the fuck happened? What happened to me? Apologies, but get the shit out of my face.
Yeah, probably. Maybe about Wallace personally?
Yeah, maybe.
Oh, Wallace. What can you tell me about Wallace? Earlier you said he was one of your most prized students. I just need to understand. Why did the prosecutor say he was a necromancer? Oh, no, we have already.
Because he is.
This
Why are you asking me this shit? Stop.
maybe about
Eris.
about the Eris.
I'll remember her name.
God, that was a while. Eris.
Did you know Eris is one of our top students in the student of illusion magic?
Thank you, Headmaster. I appreciate your praise.
Why do you study illusion magic, Eris?
Oh, no particular reason. I just happen to have an affinity for it. It's also quite enjoyable to use my magic to deceive people.
Oh, we're just gonna breeze
Headmaster?
over that one, huh?
Headmaster? Headmaster?
Oh, she's such a lovely lady.
Maybe himself? I'm not sure.
Who am I?
I mean, last time it didn't really even say, like, oh, I guess we
wait.
can move, now. So, like,
Yeah, I guess. I'm just making sure. Just making sure.
It is special dialogue, though. How long have you been headmaster of the Imperial Academy, Mr. Redmond?
As long as I can remember. Alright, how long is that? I've dedicated my life to nurturing the knowledge of and growth of young mages. And I hope to do so for many more years. God, I hate these students!
Huh?
That's interesting.
His emotions don't match what he's saying.
He's
So again,
forced to do this.
Just to say again, to clarify for anyone, like when we say he did it, that doesn't just because we know he more than likely did it. That's not a bad thing.
Yeah.
That is not a bad.
We
thing.
need to know why.
And we still, and honestly, it's not like we know how either fully. There's still like just because we know he. Oh, special.
Have you met the prosecutor, Mr. Redmond?
I'm already well acquainted with her.
Yeah, that's fair.
She was once a student here.
Oh, right, she is a noble. Makes sense she'd go to school here.
I hate her so much.
That's probably everything we can get out of here. If I had to guess, maybe Ruby.
Mr. Mora mentioned you gave us permission to use the library. I can't thank you enough for that. We learned a lot.
And because of that, there's a murder. Nice. Of course, I'm always willing to aid the younger generation in the pursuit of knowledge.
How do you know Mr. Mora, anyways?
Oh, oh.
Oh, did she defend him in a court case? From his reaction, it must have been a hard time in his life. Best not to pry further.
Please.
Well, anyway, bye.
See ya. Please don't.
Fuck!
The kitchen!
Get back in the
kitchen.
Oh my, wait.
Damn it.
It's a
I
good
like it.
That's nice, just chill music, you know.
Yeah.
Hello? Anyone here?
I guess I'll take
Yeah,
one,
take
and then
one. I'll take one.
Fuck.
Be right
Probably
there.
the twin. Oh yeah.
Sorry, but the cafeteria is closed right now.
Actually, we're here to investigate the murder. Oh, fuck. We heard that 2 members of the kitchen staff discovered the body.
Oh, that would be me. I'm Valentina Yanis.
So happy.
How about the other person? Do you know where they are right now?
Oh, that would be my sister Valerie. But I think she's somewhere else on campus right now. If you're with those knights, we've already told them everything.
Actually, we're investigating separately from them. I wanted to ask you some questions about what you saw.
Sure. I'm gonna have to remember those details again.
Shock.
She was.
To start, can you tell us how you and your sister discovered the body?
Right. My sister and I were walking in the hallway from the kitchen to the west exit. We spotted the professor in the nearby classroom. She was lying on the floor bleeding.
Angry.
Angry. Yeah, that was an interesting one.
I used an emergency communication device to call for help. While I was doing that, my sister tried to wake her up.
That would imply Valerie thought she could be resuscitated. Did she know if the professor was still alive or not?
We're not sure, but she wasn't responding at all. She wasn't breathing, and she didn't have a pulse.
Okay, she was dead. So
She was
just
dead.
to like clarify, Ms.
She was dead already.
Miss Valentina, she was dead. That's a little sus to try and resuscitate her when she had no fucking pulse.
Well, I thought they ran over to see, like, say, hey, maybe we can fix, like, help her, and then she just had no pulse.
Maybe.
What do you know about the suspect in this case? His name is Wallace Nightgrave, and he's a student here.
He's that scary kid, right? The one that raises undead?
Those are just rumors. I don't think he'd ever do something like that.
But he studies necromancy, right?
Have you ever actually met him?
No, but I've heard the rumors. He's always hanging around the cemetery.
He's golf.
That I think he's probably
He's visiting a family member.
yeah,
You fuck.
yeah, he's probably visiting his dead mom. You fucking insensitive bastard.
God.
I'm sure he's just biding his time, waiting for a chance to raise an army.
Instead of cooking food, why about you cook up a good attitude? Fuck you.
Can't be helped. People think of him that way. He can't help but being a little annoyed on his behalf. What can you tell me about Catherine Bellwether? Yeah, that's that makes sense.
It'd be scarier if it was just happy.
Yeah. I'm glad
I
she's there.
guess there's no point hiding it anymore. She was a horrible person. She was really terrible to all of us.
By all of us, do you mean the Academy staff?
Yeah, she always treated us like her personal servants. Sometimes she'd make messes on purpose just so she could order us to clean it up.
Oh my fucking god, dude.
It probably sounds terrible, but I'm sure a lot of people are glad she's gone. Just hope we can still keep our jobs.
Why was she worried about that?
And to be fair, yeah, if the Knowles found out it's like one of their favorites just got killed in the academy, yeah, they're gonna be like, one of your staff members must have did this shit.
They're cutting the budget for that one, dog.
Oh yeah, they're
Did
cutting.
Did you ever feel like your job was at risk because of Bellwether?
Yes, actually. She was actually planning to fire all of the staff. What?
What?
What? How would anybody?
How
All?
would that benefit?
How would she?
I will do everything. I will do everything.
How would the Academy function without any staff?
Was she
Simply.
planning, like, she must have had some people in the wings, like, waiting.
Gotta
to
be,
just
gotta
completely
be. That can't be true, can it? I mean, the Academy needs staff to function.
The fucking automaton.
Oh.
Oh yeah.
Fucking automate
She
the
is
entire
the
place.
she is the voice
Yeah.
of the automatons.
I am the voice of the automaton.
That's
Automat-
interesting. Like, she was planning to fucking completely make this school completely. Everyone being taught magic from complete fucking, like, robots.
That's
the fuck?
wild.
I'm not sure about the details. That's just what Jan told us.
Who's Jan? The janitor? Oh yeah, he's Jan the janitor. Fuck.
Jan
the
Jan,
janitor.
he's the best character. Where is he?
He's one
Keep
of the
him-
Academy's custodians. He's probably cleaning the halls if you look around.
It's like Calpin.
You need to present anything to you, probably.
Probably examine, maybe, but.
Look at the body.
Oh, that's true. I can examine. This room was close to the crime scene. Could you cast detect magic and just get? Why is she freaked out about that?
No.
Sure.
Did he just say scan for magical traces? Oh, I'll just get out of your way then.
Something on her?
Yeah.
Or maybe she's a zombie.
She got a heater.
She's zombie army.
She got that.
Get a
whip.
zombie army.
And you get army.
Wallace.
It's who do you voodoo? Wow, she just bolted out of the room. After her. Make haste.
Yeah,
What was
detector.
that about?
Repario Arcanum.
Nothing.
Yeah.
And then she comes back. It's like, you're done? Okay, cool.
Set of pots for cooking soups and the like.
So this is what I imagine. This is what I imagine when Iris is it glitches the screen. That sound effect plays.
Let's see. Oh yeah, the fucking Bray Wyatt.
Yeah, that's all I like. When I see the screen glitches like that, I always think of that one soundbite of Bray Wyatt. I really want
There's
to
some
use
wine
that.
here too.
Must be for the professors. Serve on plates, I guess. Shame they had to close the kitchen due to investigation. Ooh, bread. Probably serve those as sides.
Don't get any ideas, Tyrion. Ideas.
What?
Oh, remember when we went to that fancy restaurant? You just kept ordering breadsticks and butter.
What the fuck?
Bread is free. I might as well take advantage of it.
That's based, Tyrion.
Mm.
That's based. You know, eating that many carbs isn't good for you.
Yeah.
Yeah, get a
No,
job.
he's based for that one.
Yeah.
Several
bread.
commonly used ingredients are close to the cooking area. Ladle.
Well, Valentina must use them to cook for the students. The pot.
A large cooking station. Must prepare meals in bulk here. Barrel.
I wonder.
Probably not lotus juice.
Fuck.
Good.
Only one way to find out.
Yeah.
Oh, she's gone.
Yeah, she gone.
Hallway.
Maybe she's hiding in the hallway.
Oh, Mr. Jen.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, never mind. Oh, that's
Ooh.
Jan.
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 You'd be the custodian?
Jan, where have you been?
Oh, that's probably twin.
Mm-hmm.
Because
That's why
there's a
question mark.
Question mark, yeah.
Yeah.
You still haven't finished the...
Oh, do you want to take...
Yeah, I get.
Yeah, you should.
Yeah, it makes sense.
should probably take anyway, because I don't want to just be talking
Yeah.
to myself.
Yeah, because I was probably gonna take Jan too, just so.
Oh, okay.
I got a dude.
Yeah, that's
fair.
Okay, well, AJ doesn't have... Okay, I'll just keep it. It's fine. AJ doesn't have any male
I don't care. I'll find a new female.
No, that's fine.
Joey.
Michael Jackson, you freak!
You still have the plumbing in the kitchen sink.
No, you're not keeping his voice.
I know.
I still
be
haven't
doing
fixed the plumbing in the kitchen sinks.
Oh, someone just died.
Dude.
Hey, can we take the day off for once?
That's a fair.
Jan Hughes.
You're causing trouble for me and Valentina. Please be responsible.
Why is Valentina suddenly speaking in the third person?
Oh, hello.
She's a
You know,
different
like
person.
a different way. Yeah. Valentina?
Oh, my apologies. I can see why you're confused. I'm not Valentina. I'm her sister Valerie.
She seems like, I don't know, more like...
Muted.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's weird that she was running around.
Yeah. Mm.
That's weird.
Are you trying to trick us or something? You look exactly the same.
I remember reading something about this before. You two are identical twins, aren't you? You're both genetically identical to each other.
Yes, we are.
Was that uncommon? I've read this somewhere in a novel.
I guess it must be an uncommon occurrence then. Here.
I mean, it's not too common in real life either.
I know, but like most people know what twins are.
Yeah, most people know
I
what
guess in a
twins are.
fantasy setting.
Yeah,
fair,
I
like,
guess that's true.
if it's
fantasy
rare
setting,
and there's
or-
not a good way to
Yeah.
spread information.
And also like twins were like seen as like devil spawn. you
What
know,
the
for-
fuck
for a while.
happened?
For a while,
what
they
the
were seen
hell is this?
as like dirty, you know, like one of them
Fucking-
was evil.
Yeah, they're sick of twins. Wait until they get quintuplets.
Wait, that means that she was one of the ones who discovered the body alongside Valentina. Since we have you here, do you mind if I ask you a couple of questions about what happened?
Terribly sorry. I've spent a lot of time looking for Jan here.
Why are you freaked out?
I'm really behind on my work. But Jan was also nearby when we discovered the body. I'm sure he can answer your questions.
Huh?
Valerie quickly walks away. No, wait!
You want me to go after her?
Yes.
Pretty sure I can catch her.
Nah, we don't want to scare those two more than we already have.
Uh,
Anyway, Valeria said that Jen was around when the murder happened. Maybe you saw something.
Man said,
evocation.
I thought he was wearing pajamas and
too.
the belt.
Jen, was it? Mind if we ask you some questions about what happened?
Oh, really? Well, whatever. Well, at least I have an excuse to take a break now.
Nice.
So, Jen, are you part of the staff?
Yep, I'm the janitor. I clean and I do odd jobs around here. And, fuck.
Well, apparently that's all he has to say about that. Hold on.
You're making me on.
Whoa. These lecture halls? Yeah. Lecture hall 2F.
Yeah, it's probably gonna be all the lecture halls.
2D.
2D.
2B. That's the murder.
3D.
Murder him.
Storage closet. Nothing of note in there. Lecture hall.
I like Ron.
Magic.
Arcanum.
Aw.
He comes from fucking Jan. He's just a being.
He's immortal.
He's our Meekins.
Yeah.
Bad time.
Murder. Probably mentioned you were close to lecture hall 2B when they found Bellwether. What were you doing when the twins discovered the body?
Well, I was cleaning the halls. Bellwether knocked over a vase and there was shards of dirt everywhere.
Wait, you saw the professor before the twins arrived?
Well, yeah, like I said, she broke the vase right in the hallway.
That's what I said.
Probably 20 or 30 minutes before the twins found the body.
You may have been the last person to see her alive. Did you see where she went after breaking the vase?
Oh yeah, I think she went into that room over there.
Lecture hall. Did you see anyone else enter the lecture hall?
Well, honestly, I'm not so sure. I was more worried about cleaning up the fucking mess she made.
Did you notice anything off about her?
Well, she was in a pretty bad mood. Honestly, that's pretty normal for her. She was walking real slow. Didn't notice her at first, and she's basically shoved me out of her way. After that, she knocked over the vase. I didn't even say anything after that, but she still yelled at me to be quiet.
That's weird. You see where she went after that?
Well, not really. The only thing in that direction is lecture hall 2B. Can imagine her going anywhere else.
Let me see the fucking closet. Let me see
She's
the
like
closet.
a fucking
Let me see
Brooklyn.
the closet. I want to see the
Yeah.
goddamn closet.
She got what you fucking deserve.
Yeah, I think this is a new voice unlocked.
Can you tell me about Catherine Bellwether? I heard she had a pretty bad relationship with the staff.
She had a bad relationship with just about everyone. Students, the other teachers. Can't think of many people who actually did get along with her.
Sure, you had your own share of bad experiences with her.
Oh yeah, she'd always yell at me when I took too long getting a job done. Hate to say it, but things are a lot more peaceful without her here.
That's blunt, to say the least. But you can't exactly blame him for thinking that. This has been a pretty bloated cast.
Yeah, we have a lot of people, which they fucking Turnabout Academy.
Yeah.
Looking at you.
Valentina mentioned something interesting. Did you tell her that Bellwether was going to fire the academy staff?
Yeah, I remember that.
What made you think she was going to do something like that?
You know those arcane constructs in the library?
Yep.
Well, Bellwether was the one that ordered them.
Oh yeah, they're so cool.
Well, a few weeks ago, I overheard a meeting she was having with the headmaster. When I heard she was planning to do more constructs and entirely replace the staff.
Oh.
Well, I'm sure the headmaster rejected her proposal.
I don't know. From the way she was talking, it sounded like he didn't have much of a say in the matter.
But only the headmaster would have the authority to fire the staff. Why would she be that confident?
I don't know. All I know is that she hated having common folks in schools, even among the staff. She was really miffed that he was hiring common folk from the community center.
Miffed.
I just really hope we don't lose our jobs to those constructs.
If there's any silver lining into Bellwether's death, it's that she can't carry out her plan.
Well, damn, that's kind of heartless, man.
Well, I do want to catch the real murderer. I don't have pity for people who abuse positions of power.
Well, I mean, based.
Dap me up, brother.
Yeah, I'll drink to that. I'm sure many people feel the same way. See this mop bucket? No water. Full-on vodka.
I've been drinking it from the mop.
I've been sweeping, I've been spilling vodka on the floor for weeks.
Those fucking floors are sticky as hell.
Every cockroach is fucking buzzed, man.
I killed every rat.
All of them are alcoholics now. It's all a little unreal.
Sure you have mixed feelings about what happened?
No, it's pretty solid. Yeah, like, I feel like I should be happy. But honestly, I don't know what to feel. It's easier not to think about it.
It's like, I should be happy, but it's a human.
Are you aware of the foul smell in Lecture Hall 2B?
Oh, yeah. Luckily, Aria isn't letting anyone to the lecture hall till the investigation's over. I'll probably have to get to it eventually. Alchemical mess is always a pain to clean up. I'm not looking forward to that. And if Aria can help me out like she used to.
Wait, do you personally know Prosecutor Steelwind?
Oh yeah, she studied here a few years ago. Always helped me using her magic.
Oh,
I miss that.
I missed that.
That's nice.
Shit.
Not do all the work.
I don't fucking get that out of my face. I'll beat you up.
Are you friends with the Giannis sisters?
I wouldn't say we're friends exactly. We do work together a lot. There was a lot of give and take among the co-workers. Us commoners gotta stick together after all, you know what I mean? After a while, we even made a system to warn each other about where Bellwether was.
Jesus, there's fucking a bell down the hall. Oh shit!
Light the lantern!
Light the light.
Bellwether was kind of a menace, wasn't she?
Jesus Christ! There's that, like, she would walk down the hallway and knock over vases. And
Yeah, yeah, down the hall you just hear. There's a fucking knocks. Oh, she's coming.
How's working under Headmaster Redmond?
Well,
I mean, it's great. I would love him for getting me this job. But I suppose these things never last.
Probably talking about the firing staff. This.
Yeah.
This. I don't think so.
Yeah.
This.
Man, I still can't believe someone offed Bellwether. It's all a little unreal. Surprised it wasn't me.
Surprised, yeah, I'm sure you have mixed feelings about what happened.
No, I'm happy. I've decided.
Let's try to sisters.
I just want to go over your statement again, Jan. You sure you didn't leave out any details?
No, I'm pretty sure. But I wasn't paying that much attention. Definitely didn't think the workday would end with a homicide.
Yeah, custodians.
Can't blame you.
Profiles.
Yeah, I'd probably treat it the same as,
They look different. So
Maybe.
let's just this.
if you do steal one, it'll probably just be, or maybe Wallace?
Yeah, Wallace.
Yeah, probably Wally. What can you tell me about Nope?
Nah,
Fuck him.
maybe Eris?
Eris? Nope.
I'm not allowed to speak about her. You mean my
But-
daughter?
Have you met President one? Not recently. Oh, okay, this is new.
Oh, this is, okay.
What was she like back then?
Oh, she was great. She always reprimand Bellwether when she'd pick on the student and staff. She was probably the only person in the school that would stand up there. Students elected her as student body president, and she took that job pretty seriously.
Wow, I never expected that.
Well, things were a lot better when she was here.
She said, first off, fuck the bitch and the clicky claim.
You cook.
The clicky claim.
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, I think we've gotten everything we can out of him.
Die.
Maybe.
You ready,
Dungeon.
Wally?
There we go.
It's over. My life is over.
Wallace? Actually, hold on, AJ. You don't have any guy voices. Do
Well, he
you
has
want
the
to take?
headmaster.
Oh, you have Headmaster. You're right.
Yeah.
I was gonna say,
Yeah.
do you want Wallace? Because I can swap out somebody for Wallace if
I
you
don't
want.
care. I don't really care. I'm fine. I'm chilling.
I mean, it would be nice to have just a three-way to, like, talk here, you know?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm fine to pick it up.
Yeah, you take Wallace. I'll
Well, no,
snag
he's,
another one.
he's also Eris, though, so...
I can take Eris.
Okay. But I feel like she's gonna
I
talk
like
to Tyrion a
Eris.
lot, though.
I don't disagree, but
So
at the same
I feel like we should keep it as is then.
okay, all right.
Yeah, I'm fine. I'm just fine. I'm fine. I'm like, I'm fine with Wallace, but don't take Harris from me.
Okay, don't punish me.
Don't punish me.
Wallace? Who are you? What do you want?
He's about to throw hands.
I'll beat you. You took us in.
Oh, yeah, I gotta punch. It's fucking what's his name from fucking a Hell's Hotel. Fucking,
Hotel
you know,
Hell?
I talk to the hand.
Talk
Talk
to
to
me.
the hand. I'm gonna beat you up. I'm gonna throw you in a pit.
Wallace, it's Celeste and Tyrion. From the library, remember?
Your best friends.
Oh, right.
Not to be.
How are you doing?
Apparently not well.
Please tell me you're gonna get me out of here. I keep telling them I didn't do it, but they still won't let me go.
I'm sorry, Wallace. They found traces of necromancy magic on the body. And because of that, they're gonna push your case to trial.
What? Are they gonna execute me? This can't be happening. I feel these walls closing in. I can't breathe.
But please calm down. We know that you're innocent. With that said, would you let me represent you in court?
Oh, right. You said you were a lawyer, but I don't really have any money to pay you with.
Don't worry about that. For now, let's just focus on getting you acquitted.
Hold on, wait. Money. We need that money.
What? Do they seriously want to help me? No, they just want something from me, but I guess it doesn't matter anyways. It's not like I have anything to lose.
Not exactly the reaction you were expecting, but at least he's cooperating.
I don't understand. I was with you in the library the entire time. Why do they think I'm the murderer? It makes no sense. Unless... You told the Inquisition, right? You told them I'm innocent. Did they frame me?
We did, but as we said before, there are traces of necromancy on the body. And with the state of the body, they believe that she was murdered with a necromancy spell.
It's weird how he's acting so.
He's
I
all
mean,
over
like,
the place. He's
yeah,
all
like-
over the place.
erratic is understandable, but he's like
He hangs out with
paranoid
Eris.
erratic.
Guys, he hangs
Yeah,
out
I
with
mean,
Eris.
That's
Give him a
fair,
break.
that's fair.
I mean, yeah.
She's the one
no,
person that talks to him.
Yeah, but like, he's like actually like he's very unstable. Like, he's like
He's-
talking
yeah.
to. He's like cutting
He's
himself
neurotic.
off. He's like,
He's just like, unless you frame me.
Apparently, that makes you their prime suspect. I see. Wallace, we heard the type of magic that you're studying.
Don't worry. The headmaster explained it to us already. You just want to use necromancy to become a doctor, right?
I understand you have reservations about talking about your magic, but in order to build a case for you, I need your spell compendium. I don't have one. I know, Iris already told us about that. That's why she gave us a blank one for you to attune to. Do I have to? It's your life on the line. And we need all the information we can get to help you. Sorry, you're right, I'll tune to it. Yippee!
all right, let's see.
Prestidigitation, mend wounds, illusory disguise.
Oh no! Oh no!
That's not great.
Necrotic
Blight! Animate corpse and revive.
Mend wounds.
So,
Oh,
like, because I can already see it. We prove like how it was done, but he can still technically have
Yep,
done it.
yep.
oh fuck, dude, we're
Oh, no.
screwed.
Let's
Hey, at the
okay,
very
let's see
least,
that.
I'm happy with that. We already saw
Yeah.
prestidigitation, mend wounds, heals the wound of a target, menos.
Menos.
You're
Menace.
bleeding out, some guy goes over you.
Menos.
1 minute too.
Heals the target over the course of the casting time. Wounds on the target are magically healed without leaving any scars or bruises. Spell can't restore missing limbs, nor can it revive somebody who's already died.
But okay.
The Chad.
Illusio, okay. Places an illusion over the target, completely change the visual appearance. The disguise moves with the target for the duration. The disguise can make the target look 1 foot larger or smaller. Elements hidden by the spell are made invisible, and elements created by the spell are purely visual. Cannot make physical contact with it. Revive. Vivify, okay, yeah, alright. Floods the target with life energy and attempts to resuscitate them. It does not heal wounds sustained. Results may vary, but it can't resuscitate somebody who has been dead for more than a minute. Okay, so revivify. Except it doesn't also heal them. Yeah. Animate Court Necros. Okay. 8 hours.
I got crossed.
Wait, so it's only for 8 hours? Okay, hold on, let me read it first. Reanimates the target using life energy, creating an undead minion for the duration. Yeah, only 8 hours. Okay, interesting. Minion follows the caster's orders, but its intelligence is limited and it cannot speak. The minion can end the spell Wait, the minion can end the spell prematurely? But will only do so if ordered by the caster. That's interesting. Once the spell is ended, the undead will return to being a dead body. Okay, so there's no way that she could have been undead by the time that she stumbled into the room.
No.
Because she had like yelled at. Wait, did she yell at Jan?
What'd you say?
Did she yell at Jan?
She did. She said she
Okay.
said be quiet. She said be
Right.
quiet.
Okay. Good. Okay, so she couldn't have been zombie. Necrotic blight. Blighto.
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 Pulls all of the life energy from the target, resulting in instant. What the fuck?
Oh my
Holy
god.
shit!
The spell does not wound the target or leave any physical evidence, but does leave a magical trace. He just has power word kill?
Yes, get out. Oh, you learned that?
Oh shit! Did he accidentally kill his mom or something with it?
Oh god.
No.
Probably
She
what-
died of disease.
Oh yeah, it was.
He went Blio. He's like,
Yeah,
"Oh!"
They were
He went in
saying
the door, Mom, no, you came into my room.
Blio.
Yeah, he was saying like, why can't you cure her? Like she had some disease.
Why the fuck does he have Blito?
Well,
Yeah.
because his mindset is that like looking further into necromancy
Maybe.
magic.
He just
Like,
needs to
I feel
learn
like there's
all
more to it.
necromancy in order.
Holy
to...
crap.
Yeah, but
I
that's
have 50. Oh, that's like one of the worst spells, man.
it's like, oh, power word kill. Like, it's like, oh, okay, prestidigitation, all right, pretty standard.
He's
Revive,
like
revive on the. Yeah, okay, I see it, I get it.
The commoner has kill.
The commoner, he wouldn't even need to be alive. They try to take him, he just like, Blito! Fucking people dropping.
Dude, I'm surprised she had the balls to insult him further.
No.
You understand the reason why he's studying this type of magic, but the spells in the compendium are pretty gruesome. It's a little terrifying that spells like this even exist.
Sorry, I know I was being difficult. A long time ago, I showed my compendium to someone I trusted. After she saw my necromancy spells, she told everyone in the academy. That's also when Professor Bellwether started coming after me.
Sorry, it must have been pretty hard for you. At least you had Eris.
Bro, wait. She heard that he had power word kill and said, "Listen here, you good goofy ass son of a bitch." After that, she was like,
To be fair, if he had killed her, everybody would have known, right?
Yeah,
Like, it's one of those things.
"Time, do you really want to tempt fate?" I guess she was hoity-toity.
They may solve the case, but that doesn't change your state of being.
You're still dead.
Yeah.
He's like, I showed him in hell.
Anyway,
Yeah, I did.
Holy shit.
How did you and Eris become friends anyway?
another hint of fear. Her fear's related to Eris?
Yeah.
Oh, it's a bit of a strange story. Sometimes the other students would steal the ID number off my locker. Then they'd switch it with one on another locker. They thought it was funny whenever the owner got angry with me. Hers had a bit of a reputation around our school. Not sure why, but everyone was scared of her, even the students from the nobility.
Probably due to some baseless rumors.
No.
I assure you, they're quite based.
Yeah.
One day, someone switched my nameplate with hers. I was so scared when she approached me, I couldn't even say anything. But she didn't get angry with the others, like the others. She just apologized and gave me back my nameplate. After that, she randomly started talking to me whenever she saw me. We became friends after that.
You want to take a
nice.
pulse in his hand?
Come on, boy. That's nice. It's a good thing that he was able to find a friend in a place like that.
She's so nice.
So I have to ask, if it's caused you so much trouble, why are you still studying necromancy?
I want to use it to become a doctor.
The headmaster told us the same thing, but you could have just stopped after learning healing spells. Why are you learning spells that can steal people's life force and raise them dead?
Life and death are two sides of the same coin. It's a key principle behind necromancy. The first undead was actually a failed attempt to resurrect a human using magic.
Wow, I never knew that.
Right now, basic necromancy can only heal injuries and wounds. Can't do anything for diseases or deformities. If I could just keep studying, I know I can create a new type of necromancy. One that can cure disease and save lives.
Specifically wants to cure diseases. Can something motivate him to have that him? Yep. I can already guess the answer to this question. But how was your relationship with Catherine Bellwether?
Yeah, it's exactly what you'd expect. After word got out that I was studying, Professor Bellwether would always target me. She'd start yelling at me for the smallest mistakes. She'd do that for some of the other students too, and she'd focus on the ones that were poor like me.
Oh,
That's terrible.
She said, "What? What? What?
It's fucking all over the...
leave me alone!
What?"
Leave me alone!
No, we're happy she dead.
We're laughing.
I'm celebrating.
I'd wake up each day dreading the possibility she'd notice me in the hallways. I knew how to avoid her and stay out of her way, but sometimes she'd come looking for me. Can't believe that after everything she did, she's just gone.
You must have mixed emotions about what happened.
Honestly, I don't know how to feel about it. To be honest, I always wish she would just disappear. But now that it's finally happened, I just feel even more afraid. Feels like she's gonna come back from the grave to haunt me.
Even with Bellwether gone, his trauma will still probably linger. I think I'm starting to put things together now.
Have you figured something out?
I got scared.
Yeah, I just need some time to think everything through.
Whoa, no. Okay.
The prosecution wants to implicate Wallace despite his alibi. They wouldn't have a reason to do this unless the evidence heavily implicated him. We've learned that Wallace is a necromancer, and he's the only person at the academy that's capable of high-level necromancy. Okay, a magical trace of necromancy
Necromancy
was found on the body. There's a trace of necromancy on the body.
Well, this means that they think that Wallace used one of his necromancy spells. Even without seeing the traces, it's pretty obvious that magic was used on the body.
Right. Because there aren't any wounds on it. And the autopsy report found no signs of poison or disease. If I know Prosecutor Steelwind, she probably already has a theory on which spell he used. Prosecution will probably argue that Wallace used one of his spells to kill Bellwether.
Actually, necrotic blight.
Yes. They probably will say use necrotic blight.
Well, that makes sense.
Motherfucker, there's blood underneath her.
Necrotic blight would have drained the life force from her body.
This is strange because she wouldn't. Yeah.
So even he's already. So he's already realized. Like,
Yep, that's cool.
thank you. Fucking.
We're winning! We're winning!
Wonderful. Fantastic.
Being good. Looked at the crime scene. Thought it wasn't like. Was it in the middle of trial? Like, what do I do now? He's like, yeah, hold on. That doesn't make any fucking sense.
That's weird.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank
writers.
you! We're winning!
I love you.
Assuming this continues, which has been very good so far, I really hope they make another game because
for sure.
this is, I mean, so far everything, like the world, the setup, everything has been a complete treat. I hope they continue with it if you know the story isn't just completely wrapped up in nice, neat little bow.
If possible.
Yeah. Although I mean, I just want them to keep writing. You know, it doesn't even have to be
in
Tyrion Cuthbert, right?
Because I like even the simple like this, like people might say, oh, it's interesting. I like these little games. You know, it keeps it's not like I'm stuck in a mini game for like 5 minutes. It's like, you know, just quick, like boop boop boop. You know, like line your thoughts up, and it helps us keep organized about stuff.
Yeah, then we don't have to jump into like a thing that could like change the pace of the.
Yeah, we need to run over hookers for like another 6 minutes,
and then get brought back to talking.
But that's where the contradiction lies. Let's suppose Wallace did kill Bellwether using necrotic blight. There's something in the crime scene that wouldn't be there if that were true.
Wally's employees was missing during the murder.
Body. Wait.
Was found in blood.
Found in blood, or was covered.
No, found because it was underneath. Right?
Or maybe lecture hall 2B.
Oh, the
Floor.
electric. Oh yeah, it was covered in blood. There we go. What?
Oh, okay, so it is the body. Okay,
yeah.
It was on the body then. Fair enough.
Bellwether's body
Wallace.
was found in blood. Probably covered in blood. Yeah, covered.
Okay.
Necrotic. Oh, music picked up.
It was like an Allegro.
Necrotic blight is a spell that doesn't inflict any visible wounds. There shouldn't have been any blood on the body.
But then what really happened?
Oh.
That's the last piece. And if I had to guess, the information we need is being hidden by one of the witnesses who discovered the body.
Valentina?
She's definitely hiding something. You notice how she reacted when I asked you to scan the room?
Yeah, she ran away. She didn't even try to be subtle about it.
With the way she reacted, I think she may have been trying to hide herself from your detect magic. Which can only mean there is a magical trace on her. With her being so close to the body, maybe she's afraid that like necrotic spell particles. Yeah.
Or did one of her she was alive? And they found her, but one of them stabbed her and then healed it.
Maybe.
None of them were mages, from what we saw, though. I mean,
fair.
they could always omit it from the thing down here. But
They haven't been doing that, so we'll see.
I wonder what she was trying to hide.
there's only one way to find out. Next time you see her, could you subtly cast detect magic and scan her?
All right.
Yeah, that is also weird that like if they went into the room and thought she could be resuscitated, why would they think like this is the assumption that like she has magical trace on her. Why would they assume there's a magical trace?
Yeah, because she died using, in a place with magic. That's the only thing I can think of. That I kind of have an idea that she is magical, like she's not fully human or something, and she'll light up like a damn Christmas tree. We'll see.
When Galdrick found out about Jacob.
It's been a while since we talked to her. Valerie also mentioned that they still had work to do today. She might be back in the academy kitchen now.
But think about it. We haven't seen Valerie and other twin together in the same place.
Those two are finally gone.
Eh.
Can finally get some cleaning done.
Oh, hey,
Yeah.
there she is. Scan her from here.
Right.
Just don't shout the incantation like you always do.
I know that. All right, here goes. Repario Arcanum. What the?
What is it?
There's a trace of magic on her.
I knew it! What school of magic?
It's necromancy.
Oh,
Haha!
baby.
There's a trace of necromancy on her.
Narika!
Get her.
What do we do now?
Not sure how this fits in with everything. For now, let's talk to her and see if we can get more information out of her. If all else fails, we can confront her with the evidence we have.
Why do you got bones on your hand?
Oh, it's you two again. They're back? Okay, just relax. All I have to do is repeat what I told them last time.
Unfortunately for her, that won't work this time.
Me, the voice in her mind.
Hey, so why do you have necromancy on you? Missy Honest, do you know there was a trace of necromancy on Bellwether's body?
That's what he used to kill the professor, right? A necromancy spell?
That's the thing. If that were true, a lot of evidence we found wouldn't make sense. I think somebody else cast a spell on that body.
Why would you say that?
Is it possible you saw someone use magic on Bellwether?
No, definitely not. Calm down, there's no way they know.
They don't know.
Her thoughts are an open book. You beat her in an argument, her thoughts may show what she's hiding.
Oh, here we go.
How do we do this again? Oh, we just... yeah.
Yeah, you just,
Argument.
She knows more than she's letting on. She found the body alongside her sister and reacted strangely when you mentioned somebody may have used magic on the body. So what is she hiding?
Kill!
I like this theme a lot, too.
Mhm.
Oh, psychological profile we got. Okay. Missy Honest, from the very beginning it felt like you've been hiding something from us. Okay. Now she is more concerned with protecting herself than doing the right thing. She will continue to hide secrets unless she thinks that doing so is dangerous for her. She sees Wallace as a villainous necromancer and will not feel pity for him. There's something...
Were we supposed to present stuff a bit more to get more of a profile, or?
No.
I think the
don't
psych
think so.
profile at the top right said like filled, right? We had everything.
I don't think so.
I thought for a second like there's something that flashed in the top right that like said like psych profile or something. But let's see how far we.
Oh,
I don't know
you're
if
right.
that's
You're right. Last time we had to do this. I think that was just for him because we just met him, as opposed to like we've talked to her for enough time that
That's
we already
fair.
have a psychological profile on her.
That's true. That's true.
That's my guess at least.
Yeah.
That or maybe they just didn't add it because it didn't even like ask us to. You know.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
If it is, then I guess I missed it. But there's something you're not telling us about.
What are you talking about? My conscience is clear. I told you in the nights everything I know. Got nothing to hide. I need to stay calm.
Okay, so
Use this against claims to contribute to a piece of evidence. Use this against seen through the eye.
and then I'm probably emotion.
Yeah,
contradiction.
my conscience is clear, but you're yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's clear to anyone how nervous you are. I can practically see the fear you're emanating right now.
Ah,
Just tell us the truth. It'll be a lot easier for both of us.
let's say I were hiding something, which I'm not, by the way. I don't have to tell you anything. Why should I tell you anything? I know my rights.
Okay. My client is innocent, but with a no. You're convicting
No.
the wrongful
Yeah.
not that one. You have nothing to lose by telling us what happened. I know you're not the murderer. I'll make sure you're protected.
Maybe.
She is self-serving. You've already given your statement to the Inquisition. If the truth comes out, what do you think they'll do to you? Oh, that one's
That is a
probably
good one.
better.
Yeah, she seems
Yeah.
pretty weak-willed, so like
Yep. You've already given your statement to the Inquisition. If the truth comes out, what do you think they'll do to you when they realize you've lied to them?
Yeah.
Who are you protecting, Missianus?
You talk a big game. But I bet you can't actually prove anything, can you?
No.
Can you? You think I'm lying to protect someone? I don't know anyone who can use magic. I don't even know any mages. And I definitely didn't see anyone using magic on the body.
but you got the juice on you.
Yeah.
this.
You can't hide the truth from us, Messianis.
What?
You said you've never even seen a necromancy spell before. But if that were true, why so trace of necromancy magic on you?
Wait, what? There's a trace of necromancy on me?
Take the L.
Oh, did
What?
someone? Maybe she got hurt.
Maybe. What? Did she not know about the spell that was cast on her? No, that doesn't make any sense. If she didn't know about the trace, she wouldn't have avoided Celeste. There has to be an explanation.
It's the sister. It's the sister.
This is crazy. Why would there be a trace of necromancy on me? Am I gonna die? Am I gonna become a zombie?
That's strange. Is she really unaware that a spell was cast on her? Or is she simply playing dumb? Because it was a healing spell.
Yeah.
She knows somebody used magic on her, but she doesn't know the spell was necromancy. The spell that was cast on Valentina healed her.
Killed her.
Killed her. She's not alive.
Yeah, that's actually. She might. I forgot that it's not like common knowledge that it's not.
Hailing is necromancy as well.
Yeah, because people kind of avoid that fact. Calm down, Messianis. Not all necromancy spells relate to the undead. Healing spells are also from the school of necromancy.
Healing spells? Oh, it's from the time she healed that cut.
She implies she knows a mage who uses healing magic. That person be a student here?
Sorry, I just remembered that there's something else I have to do. I'll be right back.
Backler.
Hey, come back here.
She ran away again.
I can catch her. No way she can outrun me.
Now the Inquisition is still stationed around the surrounding areas. They'd probably intervene if we start harassing one of the witnesses.
So?
That's true. But we weren't able to learn anything.
Actually, I did learn one thing. She has a friend who cast healing spell on her.
Really? How'd you figure that out?
Good deductive reasoning.
Wow.
You're cheating.
You're cheating, aren't you? Well, healing magic's also a form of necromancy, right? Guess that explains the trace on her. It's a good thing we know Wallace. Otherwise, man have also thought the necromancer was trying to kill her.
Wait a minute. That's it!
Did you figure something out?
This whole time we've been worrying about why there's a trace of necromancy on the body. It isn't
So, wait,
because
we're willing to talk about this now?
That's nuts! That's great, though, but that's nuts!
I'm happy because that means I'm going into the trial not knowing shit. You know?
Yeah. Okay, so
did one of them come up to the body? Why would they?
I guess they did. They did try to heal her.
yeah. I mean, again, they said like by the time that healers arrived, she had already died. But like, anyway. Also, I think like Tyrion's gonna be like, yeah, I bet you think that she was killed with finger blight, whatever that's called, necrotic blight, and she'll just be like, no, you fucking idiot, she was stabbed. That's not. If that happens, I'm gonna be floored and amazed.
Yeah.
Floored and amazed.
It isn't because someone. It isn't because someone attacked Bellwether with a necromancy spell. It's because somebody used necromancy to try and heal her.
Oh, I see. Doesn't matter what type of necromancy spell someone uses. Spells from the same school of magic leave the same type of trace.
I'm surprised the staff member would have tried to save her.
I mean, it's still their job on the line, I guess.
Yeah. I mean, it could have been one of the healers or something.
Yeah, the people with their job. Everyone else is like, oh, she's laying on the floor.
Not just that, but the body clearly had blood on it. What would happen if somebody used a healing spell on a wounded body?
It would close all the body's wounds.
In other words, it would remove any cuts or bruises.
Well, interrogating Valentina may have been a dead end, but it still gave us what we needed to win the case.
I'm not so sure it was a dead end.
What do you mean? It's not that suspicious that she asked someone to heal her if she injured herself.
But if it's only that, why would she go through so much trouble to hide it? It's too coincidental. The wounds on the body were healed by an unknown person, and the person who found the body is hiding the identity of a healer. They have to be the same person.
I guess that makes sense. So what do we know? What do we do now?
Valentina is definitely on to us. I doubt we'll get a third chance to speak with her. Hopefully, what we have now is enough to acquit Wallace. You've done everything you can. learn what you use to poke through holes in the prosecution's case. And if that doesn't work, you can drag Valentina onto the witness stand and pull the truth out of her. You just hope what she's hiding is enough to acquit Wallace.
Damn.
Who the fuck are you?
She is Case 4's... She's Case 4's,
Yeah, we saw her. We've seen her.
Case 4's defendant.
I demand to know why you're still holding my rapier. It's a precious family heirloom and I want it back.
Grow up. It's evidence in the current case.
She knows!
She knows!
This is insane! This is great. Oh, man.
Yeah, she's like, oh, they think it's a...
It's like, whatever.
She
I already
fucking
know.
knows!
She knows!
She knows.
She knows! Hey.
The professor was killed with necromancy.
I'm so happy about this. This is great. This
Good
is
shit.
this is fantastic.
Mwah.
We've been getting spoiled lately.
Was she though? Was she?
Why? She's with necromancy. Was she?
Was she though?
Was she really?
Why is she?
Who was she?
Is that
Why
picture
are you
of like
asking
Liam
me?
Hemsworth? Like,
Yeah, like,
The
I'm
face.
doing the
Yeah,
squint.
the
Yeah, I'm
face.
doing the squint too right now.
You're the one who's investigating this.
I suppose it doesn't matter. Just know that I will bring her murderer to justice, no matter who it may be. Get a job.
Yeah, so if I had to guess, she
love to
probably
see
like
my progress.
the Inquisition probably just controls who they arrest. She doesn't have much to say in that, unfortunately.
Yeah.
But she's like, okay, well, I might as well use the opportunity. Like, I know he's innocent, but like, I can still use this
I
opportunity.
can use it
find-
to find the murderer.
she's
yeah.
Zeke's posting. We're
Yeah.
doing
Is-
it.
we'd
We're
love to
doing
see
it.
That's
Better
why
handshake.
I love her. I love my scale is area the holy and then Eris the demonic. That's my scale.
All right, time for the trial. I'll just get into trial and then we'll call it.
Yeah.
Because there's already one, but
Damn, I want to keep going though.
I want to hear
me too. Just take deep breaths and relax.
Hi, Tyrion. Ooh!
No, Celeste. White woman jump scare.
White woman.
Don't sneak up on me like that.
Why are you so nervous? It's not as if this is your first time defending someone.
I can't help it. There's something about this building that just fills me with anxiety.
He walks in court with all the answers. And says, I can't do it. Gets his pants and runs out.
It's too bad Ruby couldn't make it. I'd say that you should calm down for Wallace's sake, but
There are so many people here, and they're all staring at me. Their eyes are prying into me like a pack of flesh-eating maggots.
gross.
Don't worry, Wallace. Our investigation revealed a lot of weaknesses in the prosecution's case. We have a strong case for your acquittal. Okay.
I'm surprised they're keeping Tamora around to like doing shit in the background still, because I
She's
feel like
gotta-
she's still gonna die, but like,
Case
It might be
5, maybe?
important. It might be important though.
but I
You
do
know,
appreciate
like,
they're at least giving us time to really get to know her. And
Yeah.
stuff, you know,
fucking me.
let it really hurt when it
Yeah,
happens.
it's gonna hurt.
See, you can be confident when you want to be.
Strange. Something is calming about Wallace's anxiety. It's like he just absorbs the tension out of you and into himself.
What?
Oh wow, that was pretty quick. Fuck, I'm gonna keep going.
Oh, go to sleep.
Go to sleep.
Shit, you guys want to do this tomorrow? Like,
I mean,
Wallace Deathbringer.
Wallace.
You're there.
Wallace, he did it.
Wallace Night Scraper, Wallace Guilty Party, Wallace
Guilty.
Guilty.
Wallace Guilty. Yeah.
Wallace Red Sun over Jerusalem is the defendant.
Wallace Black Sun Timeline.
Wallace the
Zero
Red-
Escape.
The communist.
Zero.
Wallace the Zero. This reminds me of the fucking bit where it's like Gandalf the Grey. Like two could play that man that way, Solomon. Or I say Solomon the stupid, Solomon the idiot, Solomon the stinky, and it kills him. So, no. Oh no, yeah, this is fantastic though.
I love that. It was a fun little investigation. We got little bits of information about stuff, and our character isn't like, I'll wait till trial. He's like, this is fucking,
And he's like, oh fuck, oh fuck.
fucking
I'm sad.
insanity.
I'm sad
Wait.
my computer is just not cooperating because I would love to continue going, but fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah. I wish we'd started earlier so we could have gotten into trial, but
But then-
Because like this is sort of like the other side of what made Ryunosuke very fun for his game. Like for Ryunosuke, limited time and like one day to investigate essentially, and going into like he barely like even all things considered, he barely had any evidence going into trial most of the time.
You would
Well,
find
this is
it
the other
out.
cans. Like this is the other side because we are getting a lot of evidence and we are getting a lot of information, but we're still going in not knowing anything.
It's not the full picture.
The wild part is that you get the information, and it's like, okay, I can see how this connects. Like, they healed the body. I called that, like, immediately upon seeing the body, right? But the way that they continue along the investigation, the way the investigation continues, it, like, strings you along, and it reaches the point where you should have already naturally gotten to.
Yeah.
Like, it's not like we're going into trial not knowing that the body was healed instead of necromancy blasted, you know? Like that in a Yamazaki game, we would have to prove that in trial. Here, they've given you the information, and they're
The prosecution knows it.
the prosecution knows it. Everybody should know it at this point. They are expecting you to have that level of like awareness by now, you know? And I appreciate that because now, even though I know, or like I knew in the beginning of the case, they were stabbed and then healed. Their body was stabbed and then healed. That now going into
It was more of a
knowing,
reward.
yeah, it was a reward, and the prosecution knows it. Tyrion knows it, right?
Yeah.
So I'm not feeling like, man, I'm just waiting around, you know, like I want to
Present
see
the evidence. I can end this case now.
exactly.
No, yeah,
It's-
that's fucking. That's
now-
great. With
now I'm going into this not knowing what the fuck is gonna happen because
Because
everybody already knows the information that I figured out.
Because we have information, and like for the constructs, I know how this might have been used. I know how this might have been done in this way. I know maybe this is what happened. I don't know, no.
yeah,
And like, in the fact that like the information, I'm like, oh, we sniped that out. Oh yeah, the healing magic could be confused for necromancy because it'd probably be the same school of magic. We were rewarded by figuring that early, by the game not treating us like idiots and saying, oh yeah, that's just an obvious observation. We were rewarded. We felt like, okay, we're on the same page here.
I also love that like the prosecution knows, because most of the time when you make those revelations in other games, they'll be like, oh yeah, we kind of already knew that. And like not show like, well, how the fuck did y'all know? Like they, of course, they're
Why-
supposed
yeah,
to
it's
know
like-
that, but like,
it's like,
they
why
didn't
were you
show the
arguing-
behind the scene?
Why were you
Yeah.
arguing otherwise if you already knew? If
you
you already
didn't
knew
know.
that wasn't
Yeah.
the case, you know, like that's insane.
And
Uh,
it shows that like you're talking. She talked to the person's weapons. Like, what are you doing? Like, well, I know it's not this, but I'm taking this. Well, I know it's actually used with this. We're taking this.
Yeah, this rapier is a key piece of evidence because it was used to kill her. Like
Yeah.
that's
Which is weird considering that seems to be a family heirloom, so I'm surprised something so fucking important was used in a
Laying
murder.
around.
yeah.
Yeah, laying around and used in a murder.
So what do you guys think the constructs are going to be used for? I think personally, the illusion magic was used to disguise themselves as a construct. As
the
Oh
yeah,
wait,
maybe.
wait.
I think the
no.
opposite,
I think it was the
actually.
opposite.
I think the
Now that I'm
bump
thinking about it,
into her.
bump into her and she says like, "Be quiet." That it seems like a very
Yeah.
strange thing to say, but those machines already have her voice.
I think the killer used it to establish a time of death, like trying to make it seem
yeah.
like she entered the room a different way than she actually did.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like she was already there instead of walking. Yeah.
It was like she was like it was there to make a scene. You know?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I agree. Again, now that I'm
Yeah, the
thinking
second you
about
said-
it, yeah.
We were talking the second we said, like, I was thinking, yeah, they probably disguised it. And you were talking about, and we both like, oh wait, hold on, the
Yeah.
opposite. They
Yep.
disguised the construct to look like a person.
Because it has her voice as well.
Yeah, so like even if anyone like. Also, can we just talk about the fact she has the fucking robots programmed to tell the staff to shut up if they
Shut
Yeah,
up!
that's really fucking funny.
This person's just a horrible person. It's just a really
Right.
shitty person. It's hot though.
They fucking
And
deserve
she
it.
did.
Yeah, she
Like,
deserves it.
fucking-
But I'm curious because, like, honestly, because I'm very interested in the villain's motive. Because, like, honestly, what it seems like is like the necromancy pinning of this was not intentional.
Yeah. Yeah, it
So,
seemed like it was just
it
gonna be
understands
like.
his guilt. He's probably just as confused. He probably has no fucking idea why that is. 'Cause
Assuming
I
it's the headmaster, yeah. Because
Yeah,
I mean,
imagine.
yeah, it has to be the headmaster, right? He's the only person.
He's
that
the
makes
only one with the
sense.
voice too. He can change
He
the
can-
voice lines. If
You
it
can
need
change
be.
the voice, but it has her normal voice right now. You
No,
know?
not
that's a
not
little-
like not changing the voice, but like adding voice lines. If he did add the be quiet
Oh wait,
line.
can the we haven't got to confirm it. Can the golems pass through the magical barriers?
Maybe.
Maybe.
Maybe, but then I don't think anything organic can pass through.
Yeah,
it, though,
maybe
probably.
nothing organic can pass through it, but a construct might be able to.
Yeah, because there's no
Mhm.
a construct needs to be controlled by
But
somebody.
we'll have to see about that. That's just theory. But
Yeah,
the fact that I am theorizing with you guys about what this case could be is
Yeah.
it's fun.
It's fucking. We haven't had this much fun in a long time.
This
No,
is
we've been eating good lately, man.
No, yeah,
Yeah,
no, we
Paranormal
haven't. No, I
Science,
meant
like-
like
in,
I mean,
in the
like,
sense of
in
like
this format.
mystery games,
Yeah.
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 If you
in
haven't
this
had a
format,
good like
but,
Ace
yeah.
Attorney like game that has kept our attention since
Yeah,
This makes-
true.
This makes me want to watch that clip where in Great Ace Attorney.
Oh yeah,
when-
with who did Gregson?
Yeah, and then I was just like, holy
Wait a minute,
shit!
wait a minute,
Yeah, we all fucking broke down like, "Woo!" Oh god, it was great.
I love it. I love it. It's great. I'm curious to learn the headmaster because he doesn't seem like a bad guy.
No, he seems like an old man who's like, I don't know.
He
I
seems
think.
pissed.
Okay, hold on. So why do you think he murdered her then?
I feel like there's blackmail, like something, because it can't just be
Blackmail
that
makes
she has the
sense.
nobility.
Yeah.
She must have some. If I had to guess, it has something to do with Wallace's mom.
Either
Oh,
that,
maybe like,
Hmm.
maybe it was his fault that she got sick or something like that.
Or maybe he could have saved her,
but yeah,
but didn't
necromancy.
use the necromancy. Didn't want to.
Oh, yeah.
It could be something like that.
Hmm.
I think it might be that, like they were gonna think of putting him out and then bringing her on, and then that's how she would be able to bring in the construct.
That's true.
without
He
anything.
might have been like, okay,
The
here's
last, yeah, the
But
last
killing
area.
her probably wouldn't have changed if they. Well, not. I guess it would.
I mean, it's not her. It's gonna be like someone else, but it's not her. But then again, it's a weak. That's what I'm saying. It's more of like a weak theory, but that's the one I can see without any other evidence yet.
yeah, we don't know. We don't have enough information. I'm curious if this will be. Well, I guess the last one was a 2-day investigation, wasn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Well, technically, it's
It was
more like
It was one Well, I mean, there were 2 investigation days. There were just 2 investigation
I wouldn't
days.
count the first day as an investigation. Really, that was more like a
Introduction,
primer for
yeah,
the case, and like we
Yeah.
really only like investigated during day 2.
Uh huh.
But I'm curious if this will have a 2-day investigation, which I imagine because I feel like you don't know a whole lot about shit. So I feel like unless
Mhm.
everything just gets laid out in court here, I feel like we're gonna be probably doing another trip to the.
Remember
To the
that?
school.
Yeah.
And also the fact that there's questions that are lingering that I don't think will get brought up in trial in this day.
Yeah, because
Mm-mm.
this is gonna be like the twins.
Yeah.
Like this is
Yeah.
gonna be all about what those two did.
Yep.
Yeah.
And then from there, it's going to be, okay, so now that we've cleared up the fact that,
Yeah.
like, the necromancy was used to heal the body because of the twins' intervention or something along those lines.
Yeah.
Like, we've we've proved who fucked with the body. Now we need to go
figure
back,
out who killed.
go back into the case and figure out who was the actual killer.
But I'm curious, like once we bring out the whole like necromancy wasn't used, how you're gonna still link that back to Wallace possibly doing it, you know? If it would like just show like it was an actual just weapon that did it, you know?
Yeah.
How can they still keep the suspicion on
Unless
Wallace?
unless Wallace gets acquitted first day.
That is true, that could happen.
And then they don't have to solve the rest of it.
No,
yeah,
like they
like-
still solve it because somebody else they know gets roped into the
Yeah,
case. Or something.
like the aquarium.
Yeah,
case.
like the aquarium.
Oh
case.
yeah.
We proved the orca didn't.
The
do
orca.
it.
Yeah, the orca
I
didn't
just
do it.
really
Okay,
wanna
well then
kill
it was
the
the,
orca.
it was the girl. You know, I forget what her
Blackwell,
name is.
sitting on
Buckley.
evidence.
Yeah, plenty.
Oh fuck.
Well,
Blackwell
now it makes
seeing
sense.
Marlon Rhymes.
Oh, I knew that. I knew that. That was weird. I kind of figured. Oh
Blackwell
fuck
just had
hell.
actual evidence of one of the employees manhandling the victim who just didn't say anything.
He's like, oh, I thought that was weird.
But yeah, I'm really interested. I'm really interested.
They've done a very good job here of setting up a very interesting world.
Yeah. This is fantastic. I am eager to play more. I'm very eager to play more.
Mm-hmm.
And that's the highest praise.
Yep.
Yep.
I cannot wait until we see a little bit more from this, because I want to engage more with the world. I want to figure out what's going on with the nobles.
say-
I want to, like, there's a
One
lot.
disappointing. Though probably, I guess they didn't want to risk any copyright. I'm multiple races. I was hoping to see.
Yeah, I wanted to see maybe elves
that's
or
fair.
something, but then again, they could always, like, if they continue the series, they could expand it. Like, this is just a
this is
human
like
king.
human.
Yeah,
Yeah.
It's like it's a human king, and take a more Lord of the Rings approach to it, where like this is the human kingdom, these are the Hobbit kingdom, this is the Elvish kingdom, this is the Dwarvish kingdom, kind of a thing. Like, and then
That is true. I guess there is no confirmation whether they're.
because
Multiple, yeah.
as well, Wyvengard is apparently like sealed off, like it's impossible to come in or out of the country.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, they did say the borders were really fucked.
He said
Yeah,
no.
So we don't know yet, and if it is like this is just the human kingdom, meeting all humans makes sense, and then like next game they could introduce elves, half elves, dwarves, dragonborn, all these other different kind of races. I think that would be interesting at the very least, because there's more that you can do to like you can play with that a little bit,
Mm-hmm.
Like, oh yeah, the victim was 87, but they're an elf, so they were cut down.
That doesn't make
before...
sense.
I wonder if we'll get like a curse case in here, like a lycanthrope or something, or.
That'd be interesting.
Everything's gonna be a part of it. There's no way.
I like the setting so far though. Like the simple. Do you think they made the first case the way it is? Like you start in a tavern. Like,
Yeah.
I didn't even think about that.
I hope that's their rationale. Because
That's
be really
great.
Funny,
That's
actually.
great.
Started
If that
off in
is,
town.
that's
Yeah,
fantastic.
you see, the party starts in a tavern, like coming into town. You see a tavern, like.
That's
that'd be-
good.
'Cause, these guys clearly they have a
They
love of
love
D&D.
D&D,
They love
yeah.
it. They love it.
I sincerely hope that this writing team continues, because they did it. They've
Good stuff.
they're doing a fantastic job so far.
I don't know why that like while he's coughing, you're like good
I love
stuff.
it.
No, you're like he's just like dying, and you're like yes, I agree.
And it probably didn't even reach its funding goal too. And they still
Really?
made, yeah.
Wow.
Wow.
I want to read the. I want to look at the rewards. 'Cause I'm curious if my.
Yeah.
Let's see. They sold a digital art book.
Oh,
Oh, nice.
Okay, let's see. Okay, painting in your honor for $100.
Yeah.
Monument in your honor, $200.
That's cool.
Your own character cameo. 2 people took that apparently. So there's OCs. Your own main character. One dude got it for $1,500.
Holy
Jesus.
shit.
There is someone's OC that is integral to the plot. It's definitely Eris.
it's definitely John.
I don't think it's Eris. Eris seems
Someone
cheap.
paid $1,500 to put a janitor.
That'd be funny as shit.
I'd love it.
I really love to know who's like.
Who is the guy?
I would assume it's probably one of the defendants or something, or
Maybe.
I don't know, because that's the only thing I could think of, unless it's Garrick Pierce. But
Garrick Pierce would be fun.
That'd be funny. No, that's crazy though. Like that's. I really want to know who's like OCs.
Yeah.
I wanna know
Imagine if
who's-
it was just Tyrion.
is there a God? Tyrion is a oh man. But I wonder, is there like a Twitter or something, like somewhere I can follow the devs, or like?
The studio is called Diamond Hedge Studio,
Okay, let me see if they've got like a Twitter.
or Diamond Henge Entertainment.
Diamond Henge?
Henge, yeah.
Okay.
Hinge.
Oh, I really want to know. I really want to know who's OC is in here.
I want to know. Especially like an integral one, or at least one that shows on the main cast.
Stephen
Holy.
Charles. Okay. Hello, Stephen. Follow.
Hello, Stephen Charles. Welcome.
Yeah, hold on. I wanna
Oh, they
see-
have the voice actors listed
Yeah,
here.
I'm looking at them right now. I don't notice. I don't know anybody in particular.
I like whoever did Tyrion's objection is very good.
That is Jay Van Doren.
Oh, he's also in the Your Turn to Die voiceover, unofficial
Oh.
voiceover patch. Oh, he's in Dragon Goes House Hunting? I love that show. That's a cute show.
This is fantastic, honestly.
He's in Death Battle too.
Good on him.
Celeste. Have we heard other than like the spell line? I don't think I've heard her.
Whoops.
What?
Don't look.
Did you
Don't
too
look at his
far?
Twitter. Don't look at his Twitter. Don't look at his Twitter.
All right. How bad?
It's not too bad, but it's there is a bit of a spoiler.
Like something that's definitely gonna happen? Or
Yes.
Like, in the
Yeah,
sense,
yeah,
like,
yeah.
like you didn't see someone like dead, did you?
No. It's like an in-game screenshot from trial,
Okay.
and I see somebody that we've seen before, and I'm like, oh, okay, that's don't look.
It's Larry. Damn it.
Blair. Actually, here's a picture. Here's a picture of the Nightmare Realm on their website. Yeah, that's definitely fucking Eris.
Okay.
Not like that was much of a question, but
Yeah.
no.
Shocker.
Oh, they have some other games here too that they've made.
God damn it.
They're not mystery games, but they're just games.
No, okay.
It's a very different looking game. I wonder what made them like go into Ace Attorney.
They
stuff.
like
Yeah,
it.
I wonder.
I might have liked it.
Because I gotta say, it's been fantastic. Like, oh man, like I want to
Just
see
strategy
more.
RPGs.
I want to see more out of the studio. You know, like I want to see more out of the studio that I'm interested in. You know, because I'm not gonna play
Yeah,
strategy RPGs, right? But like,
Yeah.
I want to see
That
more mystery games because they have competent writers. You know, if they get the writing
You
team
will-
back, right?
You will
Yeah.
be
Hold on.
you will be interested in their strategy games once you figure out the plot.
Who's a gamer story writing? Leader writer is Stephen Charles and Arif. I'm not gonna try and pronounce that, but only two people.
Okay.
Good job
Only
for you
two-
two. Fucking hell.
Only two people
man.
were writing. That's insane. That's awesome.
It's you two in an alternate universe. I mean, in
Yeah.
this
No,
universe.
I would never dare fucking. Dylan Duck.
Dylan Duck. And then UI ammo. It's cool. This is a very small team too. That's a
Very,
super
very,
small
very
team.
small.
Uh,
Even Charles is the director, and he's also the
Yeah.
writer. I'm not surprised.
That's nuts.
Adam Scythe.
And he was a programmer as well.
Yeah, Adam Scythe is a fucking awesome name.
That's it. Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Holy shit.
The Scythe family.
But yeah, no, I want to see more. I want to see more. This is fantastic. I'm very, very, very happy with this. Stephen Charles is doing a fantastic job so far.
Thumbs up from the unverified crew.
Yeah, I threw him a follow, and if I don't know like how like active he is on Twitter or whatever, but like if we're very happy with the game at the end of this, like I want to reach out to him and like personally thank him because it's like you're a small dev, right? He's more than
Yeah,
likely.
like
gonna
like,
read it or
let
something,
Him know,
but, like-
let him know that we appreciate it.
Yeah, because like I don't know, I haven't seen many people talking about this game, and you know the more people that do, the better, right? You know.
Yeah.
I have been loving it so far, and if we get to completion and we all really like it, I want to reach out. I want to say, like, hey, thank you for this amazing game. I hope you make more. Like, just something nice, something
Fantastic.
heartfelt. Just, like, reach out, because, goddamn, this is fantastic.
We've been waiting for something good.
And I love the world that's been set up so far.
It's a very cool world, and it gives us ideas, too. You know what?
Oh no, more ideas for Absurdia. And Raymir.
But yeah, I think I'm
no,
gonna,
that's great.
I'm gonna
Yeah,
end stream here.
end off here.
Arrivederci.
Yeah, arrivederci. And I'm very excited to jump back into this. So guys, whenever you want to jump back in.
I might stream on Tuesday, but I would be down. I as much as I'd love to play tomorrow, I do want to keep our writing day just so we can. I think we do need to go into that character design sheet and like go through that and finalize it now that we're making moves on that.
Yep. Agreed.
Because I will say, even though I do agree, like I don't want to release anything until the script is finished. I think at the very least, working on the interviews wouldn't be horrible.
Didn't we already do that? Hold on, I'm gonna just end stream. Hold on.
Yeah.